1 2. 1 2 1 2.
What's your Twitch?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. Milo's got his up too.
My
Perfect.
Twitch should work, I guess.
Yep. Hang on.
Da, da, da.
Oh, yeah, it's working.
What is it showing? Warcraft, right? Okay, it's good.
Yeah, it's showing the Warcraft. Yep.
Is the audio good? Is the audio good? Or is it like bad?
It's good. I think. Yeah, I was just double hearing you. Yeah, no, I had to mute the stream. Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay, nice. Hello, Milo. What's up, buddy?
Test. Hello. What's up?
Hello.
Nice to hear you, Chris, for the first time, I think. It's pretty strange. There's so many people here, and for most of them, I've never heard their voice.
I know we need to fire up the chatting a little bit more. Not keyboard warrior it.
I think I'm one of the few ones who actually has heard Wong's voice a couple times.
Wow, Wong's voice. That'd be a cool
Yeah,
one.
that has been a while. He's pretty Asian sounding, though, unsurprisingly.
I mean, he's from Taiwan, isn't he? So
I think it's from the US, but he is
really?
traveling a lot, something like that.
I was gonna let you guys just co-cast, but we can't have only Germans co-casting here.
That's fair.
Sorry.
So who is streaming?
I'm streaming.
You both
just
are.
trying to get my. Yeah. Sorry.
I hope it works. I mean,
It is. I have both
Yeah,
you up right currently.
It's the same for me. Like I didn't do it in a while. Like the last time I did it was last tournament, and I obviously never stream at all. So I'm very unfamiliar with all the setup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yours are
used
both
to stream a
working.
lot of Warcraft back then, but
Okay.
now I'm just a casual non-streamer, you know?
Maybe add some background music, if possible.
What's the elevator music that Poke has? Wait, give me a sec.
I know Jason does like the lo-fi. Just go to YouTube and type in like lo-fi music.
Now, if I want to upload
Yeah.
on YouTube, I need what's it called copyright-free music.
I'm gonna let one of you guys stream, I guess. I think,
No. You can both stream.
12 hours of copyright-free music.
But I think we should have one stream up only, and
All right.
I don't wanna
Limeys guy.
have to
Is
deal
it
with
Limey?
the OBS right
How do
now.
you say your name?
Up to you. I don't mind.
I'm not the one that created the name. You did.
I guess it's not Liam Mai.
That's not the case. Yeah, you're right about that.
Oh, Limey Pew Pew. Which TV?
Limey.
Let's go.
Just ignore the E.
We'll just call him Pew Pew. I like that better. Pew Pew.
Should I host the map, the game?
Oh my god, I actually have advertisement.
I gotta remember to join again.
Should we host with referees or full observers?
Full observers, right?
Yeah.
Referees?
Full observers.
I'm not even sure what referees are.
I just host.
I think referees can speak to game chat as well.
That's fair. That could be important, I guess.
Okay, I'll host it. Full observer team. Here we go.
When is your guys' games lined up for? You still waiting on term, is it?
Yeah, we are still waiting for. I'm not sure who already has marked his times.
I think we're only missing on Sensor, right?
Yeah, 4 out of 4. And it appears to be next weekend. Like, probably not gonna be this weekend, it looks like.
Yeah. I guess it's Friday evening or something. Will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need probably some background music. Just let me find something. 12 hours of copyright-free music for creators. Okay.
Looks like I'll host the next one for. I can't even say his name either. Ivan, Invin,
Invin? Hyven?
Invin.
We should learn the names right before the game starts.
I might always
Probably.
pronounce him Invian, but I mean,
Ivan.
his
Mine's simple,
how to
so
make
Invin.
Invin. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
hopefully we get some
Grace.
co-cast for tomorrow as well for our games tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Let me see.
Well, it's morning for me, but won't be. For
Okay. Yeah, it's probably isn't me then. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a very good time. I don't have time in the evening. It's like 3 p.m. for me, so that's pretty perfect.
Perfect.
What are your predictions, Milo, for this group?
Oh, are we already gonna do the predictions? I mean, obviously the safe call would be Silver here, but I think it's gonna be very,
This is a
very
tough one,
close.
if we're honest.
Yeah,
to-
yeah, it's probably the toughest group or the
Tough
second
one.
toughest group, one of the two.
What do you think?
Jason obviously improving a lot recently in the FFA. He was already really good in 1v1, but like in the last 1 or 2 months, he got a lot better in FFA as well. So I think he's almost on Silver's level, maybe not quite there in the end game, but very, very close. And then we have obviously Podgrabbit, very good sender. Sometimes has trouble defending. I guess it depends a lot on who's sending to him. If he gets a good run through tier 1, 2, tier 3, he's gonna be very dangerous in late game as well. And the fourth person is Tiki, right? Yeah. Tiki is another topic you can talk about. Like he was rated tier 4 player for the tournament, but like everyone who's been playing Line Tower Wars for a while knows that this is a pretty harsh rating for him.
Yeah,
because
he's a tier 2 for sure.
Yeah, he's usually like if he was playing a lot recently, he would be tier 2, maybe tier 3, but I think rather tier 2. Tiki is very, very good. He just has not been playing as much as other players recently, so he has been in the tier 4. Very unfortunate, obviously, for the other players in this group, since it's gonna be very competitive, especially since Tiki is a very aggressive player as well. He did ruin my last tournament as well, by very nicely attacking the Phoenix early on, in an FFA even, and it did pay out for him.
This group has a lot of aggressive players too. With Jason,
Yeah.
is very aggressive. Tiki is very aggressive. Silver can be aggressive if he's hanging out and doesn't have much pressure.
Yeah,
So-
Silver is always seen to be not that aggressive because he's seen as the defensive player because he does not leak a lot in general.
Yep.
But that does not mean that he's not aggressive at all. He's a very strong sender.
He just
And he's
picks
not income
chooses his
spamming.
sends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is like defending. His defending efficiency is like similar to Wowie, but he's not income spamming as much as Wowie, which probably makes him a bit less favored to win in FFA, but obviously more dangerous for his defender as well.
So would you say it's Silver's group to lose? Or
Not at all. Not at all. I think this is probably the closest group.
Mhm.
It's probably not gonna be as chaotic as the group on which one was it? I think was it the
Wooey's group and
Yeah, the third
Yeah.
group, right?
Yeah, Wui's group is
Hidden.
gonna could be chaotic with Coffee Ninja in there and Maktub. And yeah,
Hidden as well. Very aggressive.
Yeah, Hidden is a very strong sender as well. But it's in terms of how close the players are in skill level, it's probably gonna be this group, which is likely to be very close, in my opinion.
But you still
Yeah,
dodged my question,
I do have
right?
Tiki PTSD. I absolutely do.
You still dodged my question, right? What are
Which
your
one?
predictions of this
Oh,
group?
the prediction? Yeah. It's. I think Silver has the edge, but very slightly. I do think Jason Nick is the second best, by a small margin. And then Tiki and Podgrabbit are about even, in my opinion. I think you could even say that Tiki is better than Podgrabbit, depending on how much practice he's had in the past few days. I'm not sure.
I would say
Podgrabbit
tech
not
has
a
a
bad
lot to
player
do
at all,
with it
obviously.
too. Honestly,
Sorry?
if I would say tech has a lot to do with it too, because if they roll something
Yeah.
with like Void, I think Podgrabbit has a lot of experience with Void. Where I don't know if Tiki maybe
Yeah,
does
Tiki
as
is.
much.
He did
remember
play the
there was a
Moonbeam meta a lot,
Moonbeam.
I think.
Yeah,
Um,
but like a
but-
Levy or a Sludge, I think Podgrabbit might have a bit of an edge.
yeah, we're gonna see about that. It's gonna be very interesting. I don't think that Tiki has a disadvantage playing Void. Actually, I don't think either player has a big disadvantage playing something like Void, or even on low tier tech, because most of these players, or actually all of these players, except maybe Invian, are very, very experienced with random tech. Invian obviously being the wildcard here, we haven't talked about him at all so far. I've just
He's the only NA in this group as well.
oh yeah, that's. I'm not sure. Will it be EU host for all games, or will we have an A hosted game?
He did request one
Okay,
NA
okay.
host, which I think
Sure.
should
Yeah,
be fair.
that's only fair, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is obviously gonna be the one to watch when it comes to the lower positions, and I think it's gonna depend on the tech a lot for him. I know that he's been one of the rising stars a few months back, or like maybe half a year or a year back. I'm not sure how long it was ago, but then he stopped playing for quite a while, and he just came back for the tournament. So I'm just
I
not
believe
sure
he
how
was
much
in the
practice
last
he has.
tournament too, wasn't he? No.
Was he? I mean, could be, but he hasn't
Yeah.
played in between tournaments then.
Yeah, he stopped
Let's see.
after that.
Everyone ready?
So we still have 3 red colors that probably should be fixed, right?
Yes, for sure.
That could be.
What are your predictions, Limey? I know you asked Milo's. What are your predictions?
We think we can fix colors, yeah, sure.
Good prediction.
Good prediction.
I would say Silver is probably the favorite. I would put TK over Jason.
Tiki over Jason, okay.
Yeah, that's my underdog prediction. But I think it's very close between Jason and TK. They're like 45 to 55%. No, that's what I
Yeah.
predict between those two.
Yeah, it will just depend on position. Like if Silver gets very unlucky with position, like for example, if it's a bad tech and Invian is sending to Jason and Jason is sending to Silver, then Silver could get third or fourth in the group. Like if he is very unlucky in every game, that could definitely happen.
Yeah, and also
Oh,
depends
you-
on tech, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if Silver gets a hard attacker with a bad tech, then he's gonna be in trouble for the higher spots of this group, which he obviously will aim for as the tier 1 player in this group. But he knows that as well. Like he knows that this is not a safe call for him to win this group, and it very much depends on the position. I've actually talked to him before about that.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Good luck, have fun. I'm gonna start.
We'll do final predictions after we see the first roll in positions.
Yes.
Jason first, Silver second, TK for that, Pod fourth, Ivan fifth. Oh, it's gonna be fun. If Coffee is right about his prediction here.
I also was thinking Jason first and Silver second, but we'll see depending on the tech. If we roll something like Firelord,
Yeah.
I think he'll be in a real good place.
I mean, the biggest factor for sure will be the order and the tech. Like, it's very hard to do any prediction before
just
we
in
see
the lobby.
positions for a single game at least. Oh yeah, that's actually an issue we haven't talked as well. Like Silver probably having the weakest PC of the players here. Tiki, I think, as well. So they might get some big lags
Ooh.
in tier
fun
3.
take.
Oh, and we
Nice.
do have low tech as many people would think. I think Scorpion is not too bad, but it's certainly not one of the best techs. And Jason is
position-wise,
sending to Silva,
no
but
good.
Podgrabbit is sending to Jason. And Silva
And Tiki
might
sending
have
the
some free
pot.
lives here against Invian, depending on how good Invian is with tech.
I think based on positions, I would think this game is pretty good for TK.
I was just gonna say, I think Tiki's gonna really send hard.
It's
Yes.
a very hard
And
position
Jason's
for
gonna
Jason.
hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiki certainly has a very good position here. I do think that Silva has a decent position as well, since Jason has not been as aggressive recently.
True.
As
He has
he's known to be.
Yep.
And he, as I said, he might have 3 lives from Invian, and
Ooh,
you
Jason.
can see
No
the
good,
good start
Jason.
from Silva here.
Jason has a very bad start.
He didn't
yeah.
hit his choke and he
Oh
leaked.
yeah,
Yeah, he made
Jason
time.
messed up there a lot.
It's gonna be hard.
That's that could be hard on his mental as well. Like Jason, I think he's the one who could tilt a bit from something like that. We will see if he comes back from that. Like losing 9 lives from start is definitely
Yeah, that's tragic.
not the easiest to come back from.
Especially when you send into Silver, right?
Yes. He's not gonna get a lot of lives here.
Oh, Jason missed
Silver
it.
won't leak until
Ooh,
T3.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah, those archers have to be sold. Like that's
Man, not a good
he
start.
actually needed to save those lives definitely. But he lost some gold efficiency there with the archers he's having to sell. So what you absolutely need with Scorpion Tech is the 25k Storm Pass. I'm not sure how the tower is called exactly. Like
Maulers?
the how are they called?
Or
Maulers?
no. Crushers? Maybe they're Crushers.
Yeah, I think Crusher or something like that, or like
Yeah.
the 25k version of the Crusher Tower.
Mhm.
These are gonna be absolutely mandatory to kill stacked Banshee and stacked Dragon Spawn. And I'm not sure. I know that Silver definitely will get those. Jason Neck probably as well. I'm not sure if Invian knows about this, because if Invian doesn't know about this, then Silver can just send stacked Dragon Spawn and steal a lot of life from Invian.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't have much experience with this. I know he
Yeah.
leaned like Hurricane and Vault
You
for a
just
while.
don't have any AoE with Scorpion. Oh, nice
Yeah.
cutting there from Invium actually. He redirected a lot of skeletons there. But it's still a very big skeleton wave and many mazes there. Actually in Silver's and Invian's maze. So
Those early lives for Pot could
Yeah.
allow him to play a lot more free.
yeah. Certainly.
think he's
Especially
gonna be
since he's
aggressive now.
probably gonna need them against Tiki here.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna be the most aggressive in the early game of all those players?
Probably Tiki, I think.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Agreed.
It's gonna be interesting between those two.
Yeah, Pot could be very aggressive as well. Like he often is. You can actually see the first Crusher from Tiki there in a very good spot. Actually, he's missing an Archer Tower there. Yeah, now he just built it.
Early
Um,
spiders here.
This is a good Crusher, but it's a bit far in the back to be an AoE tower. Oh, that's also a big Alkal wave in Tiki's maze. He does have some AoE to get those down a little, but still a lot.
2 Earths already from Invin.
I'm not the biggest fan of Rock
Ooh,
Falls.
yep.
They're pretty sus, in my opinion.
They're pretty
Tiki
sus.
actually
yeah.
upgrades the grinders there in the back to get rid of the Alkalus.
TK is
And he's
probably
still
sus.
gonna leak 3 of them actually.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So Tiki has a lot of damage in the back there, which is not great for the early game.
No.
But he still has some crushers there. You can also sell
Yeah.
those grinders, right?
It is Crushers. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, when you want to see what you want to have at this point of the game, you can look at Silver's maze. He has like 2 Crushers and a Nerf Tower in the front to have some AoE.
Man, look at all Jason's Crushers. He's already got a full line of Crushers.
Yeah, that he's just copying what I usually do actually.
Yeah.
Like that line of Crushers is very efficient, I think.
Yeah. Especially for that
Um,
early grunt wave. Those grunts are gnarly.
He's not gonna struggle with any AoE damage until like the night stage.
Interesting,
but,
Pod is
yeah.
already sending shades over the Jason's maze.
Now, do
yeah.
you rush box 1 with this strat? You probably do because you want
Yeah,
the
yeah,
crushers
you have
as
to,
far
you have to.
forward, right?
You definitely have to, because you would have a lot of trouble defending knights and even the rod golems, or is it the rod golems, like the tier 1 boss?
Yep.
It's gonna be very hard to defend with without the
Oh yeah. That's
first
gonna be a
box
big
up.
Engine's gonna leak.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
It's gonna leak, yeah.
That's very good for Silverthorn, and actually in income wise, Invian already down a little bit.
Yeah, this is Silver's game to take here.
Yeah, and we can already see that Invian is not building any crushers, which
Yeah.
would have been
Tragic.
very good against the Shades as well. And he actually has an 800 Earth Tower in the back, which is not the
That's
greatest thing you want to have either. But he does build the first box at least, which is going to be very important. Yeah, we can see most players right now starting with the first box. Probably mix a few crushers in there in the front. Even a cannon tower here from Jason Neck. And Podgrobit already sending rod golems. So this is probably gonna be shades from Pot here. Yeah, more shades from Pot.
Oh, that's gonna be a big league again.
Ooh,
But
that's
it's
a
not-
lot of shades there, but they
Oh,
are
no.
spread out.
Oh, got
Crushers are gonna get a lot of hits here, but Jason just needs a lot of gunners in the back here. Yeah, he's upgrading full gunner. I think
yep.
the gunners should be enough here.
I think he still needs some. No, it's
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Those are pretty inconsistent too.
But
The
his-
gunners always.
Those
But his
weapons are-
income is tanking a lot here. Like he's cleaning up all the shades, but his income is tanking. Oh, actually, even won.
Lucky shade.
So Tiki is all, well, he's got a couple crushers, but he chose to get some avalanches in the front.
Oh yeah, he has the 800 Earth as well. I'm not sure if the 800 Earth is that good. I would probably rather build crushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tiki big shade Earth as well. Let's
Yeah.
see if those gunners can clean it up.
I think he needs.
Right now, the two
Yeah.
crushers actually held there against the shades.
Wouldn't just 4 rock falls be better than 1 800 currently?
I'm not too sure about that. Like in my opinion, I wouldn't build the Earth Towers at all because they
Oh,
don't
okay.
help against shades.
Yeah.
But they help pretty well.
They're
those
decent
tier
against
2
Deck
units,
Knights.
Yeah. The early T2 units are also dying
Yeah.
to Earth.
Yeah, but you also want to upgrade the crushers, and I do think that you should rather build a few more ice mixed with the berserker later on.
Yeah, Knight's already in Jason X base here.
Yeah, and Silverthorn's mace as well. Oh yeah, that's a lot of knights on Jason's mace.
Yeah.
But,
He also sent at the same time too, rather than. Oh, I think he holds this.
they do take good damage from the piercing damage from gunners. So
Ooh, Silver might leak here. No, he's got the backup crushers he can build. Here, let's see if he
yeah,
does. Is he
Silver's
gonna do it?
still gonna leak here. Yeah, he's
Yep.
gonna leak like 5-ish. 6.
Oof.
Okay. That's very important for Jason actually. Silver has the life to spare.
Jason's about to leak though. Knights, it looks like. Maybe not. He just upgraded some carvers.
Oh,
The
he's gonna
carvers
leak-
are strong against the knights. He's gonna leak 3, I think. No?
There's still some
And-
more knights.
That's half his life he just stole though. He just lost.
And there's more knights coming, but I think he's gonna clean those up with the carvers.
Yeah.
I think he might still leak one. That's fine.
I'm a big fan of the 4K Lich here earlier.
From who?
No, I'm saying if when I play
okay.
Scorpion, I'm a fan of that 4K Lich up there by the carvers in box 1.
Interesting enough, no one has berserker set except Silverthorn. I
have
think
trolls.
you do need the berserkers with this tech to deal with the Voidwalkers, which are gonna come in soon.
Yeah.
Silver having a
Silver's gonna
not
steal
enough
some more.
ice for my taste, but in general good maze.
What do you
Like,
think
he's
about
preparing
Noxus
the-
Suite, the early 4K tower?
Yeah, Limey would yell at me for doing this right here. Noxious
I'm
Weed
not
way
the
in the
biggest
back,
fan.
and ain't doing nothing.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Noxus Suite in the back.
In terms of
your-
income, Podgribet actually in a very good position there. Has some lives as well.
Yeah,
As
income
well.
advantage too. Look at his income advantage. It's not
Yeah.
crazy, but it's
Jason's living on the edge here, by the way.
it snowballs quick.
Envy and falling behind already quite a bit.
Yeah. with the
Yeah,
highest value by far.
Jason definitely not in the best position here. Like
Those early 9 lives to sheep and wolves
Yeah.
just
Also,
really.
Jason is desperate for lives right now, so it's gonna make Silver also suffer.
Yeah.
This way,
yeah.
it's gonna be probably pretty chill game for TK.
Ooh, more trolls.
Ooh, a reroll.
Oh no, reroute. Reroute isn't in the rules though as well. Coffee. So
Oh, there's
People really
gonna
don't
be Pot is gonna leak some here. A Windrider sent from
That's a
from
strong
Tiki.
send.
Tournament,
And
there's
oh,
no mercy.
the Dragon Spawn actually turning around. Yeah, that's very good for.
Void Walkers from Silver here.
Actually, InVN knows about the Berserk attack he has to do here, but he does not have any Stompers,
It's gonna hurt.
Crushers. So he builds a lot of Cannon Tower in the front, which I
He's gonna
don't
leak
think is
some.
too great. He's gonna lose some life here, yeah.
Ooh, 5-6 lives of Riders.
And all those watchtowers against the Voidwalkers are not too great either. But he does have a 10k Earth Scorpion.
He has also a
But
lot
he's
of
so
archers
far down in
upstairs.
income already. So far down.
Yeah, he's got the 10k and a 4k back there. Holy moly. Jason's sending some trolls and a good air send as well, but I think Silver's in a good spot to clean it up.
Maybe he's gonna upgrade a few Earth here. That's still a lot of Windriders in his maze. Maybe he's gonna just leak on purpose to not tank any more income. Yeah, pretty good for Jason. And Silver not falling behind income there. Tiki now
Turtles
up in income
here.
actually. Like
Both in Tiki and Pot.
we can see in race value that Tiki actually does not have to upgrade a lot, and Pot recently had to upgrade a lot of Tiki sense.
That's true.
He does do the right thing with the Manglers in the front there, and the Wrecker.
I also think that Ivan is only playing tutorial right now, so it's gonna be, as long Ivan is alive, it's gonna be a chill game for Tiki.
Yes.
So
As
it's
long
not just
as soon as
constant.
Silver gets to Tiki, if InVN dies soon,
Oh,
Then,
that's a big wind rider sent here.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Will he be dead?
The watchtowers, guard
He's dead.
towers.
and he's dead.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's huge for Silver. Give
Yeah,
it to Tiki
that's
now.
actually very bad for Tiki as well, because Tiki now has to upgrade a lot. And he actually already did. Look at this. I really like this from Tiki. Look at what he did. He has 3 ultimate Manglers in the front.
Yes, huge.
This is gonna deal with any Windrider send ever. Like they are just one-shotting Windriders. Like not a single Windrider is getting through those. And it's
And he
gonna be
set up
very
for
good against
Banshees
Banshees as
too.
well.
Yeah.
And against
Those
Dragon
things
Spawn.
are so expensive though.
So
hurts.
that's a very smart investment from Tiki, I think. And that actually, and he is still ahead in income. And with those 3 Manglers, he's gonna be very safe for the next couple of minutes. And even if he,
Jason got
even if,
Banshees in his maze.
oh yeah.
He got a 30k Scorpion already.
I mean, at that point, you should have one, I think.
Yeah.
And the
least
Scorpion
one.
is gonna handle the
that
Banshee very well. Jason actually already has an ultimate Mangler in front as well.
Scorpions are so good against air. A
they
mass
can
dragon
pretty
spawn behind
easily
turtles
go
here, I
over.
think, would be huge. Which is what we're gonna see here in Tiki's maze, maybe from Silver. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think this will do too well. Like Silver
No, those
al-
manglers.
already has 2 Scorpions. I think, yeah. Look at this.
See ya.
Look at those Manglers.
I don't think
I
there
don't
will be a
think
lot
that-
of live tradings anymore. I feel like everyone will play pretty safe now.
Yeah.
Tiki,
I don't think that Silver should have even attempted this descent. He should have waited for like Geomancers or something like that.
Yeah. Look at TK. He has 300k invested already. He's like
I like the
double
ice
value
discs
of
out
what-
of Jason.
And now Tiki has to pressure Potgrabbit a bit. So, because Potgrabbit has the lowest mace value at this time.
Yeah. and
Else
he's
he
got a
might
heck of
snowball ahead in income a
lead.
bit.
Yeah.
So what's the next big window we have to look for?
Mass Banshees probably.
Yeah.
Let's track who's gonna save
Kobolds?
mass banshees.
Into mass banshees.
But every single player has Manglers, like ultimate Manglers in the front, or at least a setup for it. So
What are you using for your decoy, Mila?
I
the
would
Banshees.
probably send like 1 or 2
Oh,
Geomancers
Jason
here.
tacked already. Got Warden. I guess it's about right timing.
There's a big send here over Pot's maze.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see actually from Tiki here, because Pot was getting ahead in income, and Tiki needed to do something about it. And we can see that Potgrabbit's upgrade of the Scorpion was a bit too late.
Insane 600k value.
So
just
he
from
will
that.
lose a few lives there. I would have liked to see the Scorpions in the back rider and keep the middle box for Gravediggers, which we are gonna be seeing from every player very soon, because
Yep.
that opens up Liches and Gravediggers, obviously.
And then we can go take a nap in T3
Yeah, exactly.
and come
Like
back
then,
for sudden death.
Come back fast here.
Like as soon as they have Gravedigger and Lich up, then early tier 3 will not be an issue for anyone. Especially since they
Banshees
already
and
have the Earth Tower
Jasons.
to deal with Necro as well.
Silver's the first one who doesn't have
Yeah, I was
Berserkers.
gonna say Death Revenant's coffee, but I was wondering if you would do Cobalts first into Banshees and then maybe Death Revenants again. Get sniped too quickly. I know that people don't like using spiders against Scorpion, but it's a good way to set them off.
I mean, you can. With good micros, spiders are not a big issue usually.
I mainly use it
But
just
you have to
set
force
off
them
the
into upgrading
Scorpions.
something.
Yeah.
Interestingly, Silver has like Frost Tower in box 1, while everyone else doesn't.
Very interesting front from Silver. I'm not sure I've seen him do this often.
That's a bit
right.
safer than the
Yeah.
full horizontal line. Oh,
That's
there's a
a
lot
big
of
Jason
Banshees
send.
in Silver's maze here.
Yeah.
Yeah, big Banshee send.
Let's see the Mangler. Yeah, there's a
they
few
do
Mangler
so
shots,
much.
and now the Scorpion will probably clean up. Probably needs, yeah, he just built a few more Scorpions on the back, but this is gonna be enough here.
Yeah, easy.
Still actually playing very, very safe with this front. Like, he's already preparing for Mountain Giants 7 minutes before they could come.
So who's gonna send the first set of Wendigos? Really kick
Oh yeah,
this
that's
off.
an interesting question. Like
Really
around
kick things off.
450k income is usually
Yeah.
points where we could see some.
Jason came back and took a heck of a. I think he was the first one to tech Warden, and then now he's made an income jump. Kind of get him back into it.
Yeah.
He just needs to steal some lives from Silver.
Silver and Jason actually now leading in income, which is strange because so far it always was Tiki and Potgrabbit. But we can
I think
already
the-
see the effect
next,
of Silver getting to Tiki actually.
Oh man, yeah, look at that send.
Ooh,
I think the next
Jason-
point of stealing lives will be like a save send Griffin send, whoever does that. But Scorpions are good against
we're gonna
Griffins,
see if
too.
there's gonna be any Wendigo soon. I don't see any so far.
Pot has a lot of Scorpions in his maze. I'm not sure if it's
Yeah,
too
yeah, he
many.
does.
Too many.
I think
Yeah.
that's
There's the
definitely
Wendigo,
one, yeah.
Silver, going for it.
Those should probably be Gravediggers there.
Man, all these Wardens from Tiki.
Respecting the Wendigo.
I also do this when I panic. Just build a bunch of Wardens. They'll hold.
I think Pot also did not tech yet, so we can see most
Ooh,
players actually are.
Necros. Potgrabbit and Necros. Am I missing something?
Yeah, Necros are very good against Lich, I guess. Not that great against the Scorpions.
Also, Jason's the first
And-
one to Gravedigger, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's reacting to the Necros
His
then.
first set of Griffins at Jason.
I would have liked him to see.
Oh, look at his back. He's just doing all Scorpions. Forget Shrooms. We don't even need
Yeah.
Shrooms.
Jason is like
That-
the only player that does that. The back four with Scorpions.
It works. It's just a hell of an investment.
That's true.
I mean, it's probably a better choice than going into Shroom, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty far.
this early. Even he's already teched like 4 things, so.
There's still a lot of Wendigos in this last box, but I think the Scorpions are gonna clean this up easily. Especially
Maybe a
when
couple more
he.
Wardens right there? No, he's good.
It's 3.7 million value. Way
Yeah.
more than
Yeah,
Pot.
he just went from having the income lead to
Having the
mass
highest maze value by
Value.
far.
in just one send.
Jason's first box already also still on only
Mm-hmm.
Berserker, which he's
yeah.
gonna have to exchange. as soon as possible.
Big send coming from Tiki into Pot Rabbit as well now.
Can't do it. Oh, I can.
Yes.
No, I can't do it in this game. Maybe
Ooh,
next.
look at Tiki's first box. I'm not sure if I like that, but I'm also not sure if I dislike.
Yeah, like I mentioned, I do that like if I'm panicking and don't know what
Yeah.
else to do, I just build a bunch of Wardens. It holds.
Silver's Maze is actually looking very dangerous as well here.
Yeah, Silver's getting a big send against him now.
Those Venigos in his and now
Ooh,
there's
A-bombs too.
A-bombs coming in. Oh,
There's a big
that's
TK
gonna be
set
rough for
here.
Silver. He's
Lich is just so OP T3 though.
I think TK's pot is gonna leak a couple.
Yes, for sure. Pot is leaking.
yeah.
Man, Tiki in a good spot now to be able to take this first one.
I'm just very curious about how TK is gonna play Sudden Death.
Probably
There's a lot of
attack, I would
difference
imagine.
in Silver's Maze, but he does have the
He
Shroom.
got
in there.
Shroom. Yeah, and went
And he has
Crystal.
the crystal as well, so good good tech advantage for Silverthorn there.
Those A-bombs
Pot
are getting
Rabbit
pretty far though.
also already preparing the crystal,
Yeah.
and Jason Neck being the only player with the voltage setup, so he's gonna be the most ready for A-bombs out of all of them. But as we were able to see, Silverthorn dealt with the A-bombs pretty well as well with his maze, which surprised me a little to be honest, but it did work out for him.
I don't think there will be any MG plays. I think
Yeah,
everyone's
they
gonna
already
play
have
Shredder.
Warden. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna. If anyone's gonna MG, I would think Jason maybe, but I don't
Upgrade
think he
was
really
once
needs to.
in Box 1. That's interesting.
Yeah, holy moly, look at all the Wardens.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, they are gonna deal with the Wendigo.
That's true.
Yeah.
And there's still Wendigo coming in here from Silver.
A-bombs are coming in though, I think, soon.
Yep. He can stack them, so he has to stagger them.
All behemoths.
And then they are
in
an easy
Jason
target
X
for the
maze.
Gravediggers. Yeah, and Tiki already upgrading a few more Gravediggers to deal with the A-bombs. He's gonna be
Pot Rabbit
behind
going for
with the upgrading. Like, it's 3.5 minutes until Sudden Death, and Tiki has no voltages to be found anywhere.
Mass
Silver actually
Wardens for the
preparing
win.
voltage right now.
He went for Musk Riders, Griffins. So it's gonna be go for Shrooms.
I think if Pot sends Griffins right now, it might do good over Jason's maze. He's doing a few.
That's
Not
a
many,
very big Griffin send from Silver here. I'm not sure if they are heavily slowed though.
Mm,
I'm not sure if he needs an upgrade there. This could either be 0
like
or
a few,
10 leaks.
like- yeah, 0 or 27.
Yeah.
we go.
And it's 5 actually.
Okay.
Which is good enough for Silver.
Yeah, he's still in a great spot.
Yeah, Silver probably in the best spot right here.
Who has
He's
the
already
most
has his
developed
front
maze
prepared
of all?
and everything.
He still does need to take the Orb Keepers though.
He's the first one to have his front ready to rock. And he does need to transition his back too.
Yeah. Jason actually the first with the Orb Keeper. Like the 30k Orb Keeper, and actually Pot Rabbit has them as well, never mind.
I think Jason has the most developed maze of all right now. For endgame.
Yeah, Jason's maze looks very ready. I don't like
Yeah.
seeing no discs at all. Or like barely any discs, but
Everyone
I
has
think,
this.
I think Jason is gonna be forced to send first. With the Shredders.
Jason needs to be first so he can steal some of them 82 lives that Silver
Yeah.
has for
Yeah.
sure.
He's too low in lives.
Silver actually not exchanging the third and second box wall there yet to have the long Orb Keeper line.
Yeah,
So
I think he
that's
does it
on his
late,
to-do list
like at
side,
the
but his
end.
front looks very ready actually.
Yeah, he's got the choke prepared as well too.
There's the Warbeast in Silver's maze.
So does Tiki. Tiki's got his choke prepared. Pot Rabbit does not, and neither does Jason X.
Tiki finally decided that Orb Keeper are necessary. He does have he does only have the 10k so far. However,
This is gonna be interesting here.
So I think all those players are gonna be safe until sudden death here.
Oh, we see.
Oh, there's a big A-bomb wave, as I say that. In
The
Podgrabbit's
Warby is
maze.
getting pretty far in Silver's maze.
Ooh, does Behemoth is gonna die? Yeah, it's gonna die. Yeah, that's a very big wave from Jason there. I think Silver might leak some of those. Maybe just the Behemoths though. I don't think those Abrams are going anywhere. Maybe he's gonna snipe one more Behemoth? Oh, it's gonna be close. No, gonna lose 4 life. And those Behemoths don't have any distraction, so they are gonna die.
That hurt. Stole 4, leaked 8.
It's pretty interesting how those BAs get through, even though they start all with Scorpions and all have
Yeah,
Grave
and,
Diggers.
but as long as they do have some distraction, they can get
Silver's
very, very
stealing a
far.
bunch of lives from Tiki. That's no good for Tiki.
Oh yeah.
Right at sudden death, he just leaked 14 lives. That's hurtful. And his maze is not ready
that's
at all.
very
No
hurtful,
sludge.
So who's gonna send first?
Silver's still not adjusting his.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
Orb Keeper row.
Doesn't seem like he's gonna.
Did he forget about that? I don't think he forgot because he built the Orb Keeper in the back. He
I
does
think
have
Jason's
notice, right?
maze is the most prepared, it looks like, even though the choke's not
I
ready.
It's interesting.
I
that
feel like
Silver didn't go
neither
for the
are
Milo
maced here.
maze, right?
Oh, Silver's
the only
sending
one.
first. Silver's going for the kill. He don't want it to transition.
Yeah.
Everyone is going for the kill, except for Pod.
True.
Pod is 1v5.
Like those Scorpions everyone still has are gonna do nothing to Shredder.
4 million income.
Tiki actually sending Huntress as randomly as distraction. I don't quite get this since everyone is very far away from having Devourers.
How come Pod is not... Pod is going for a big Wormsand.
Oh, Jason. Jason transition.
That
Get
could
it,
be
get
a
it, get it,
mistake
get
here,
it,
the
get it,
Worm
get it.
Sand.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna
it's
get
a
the shrooms
mistake.
up. That's very good for Jason actually.
That's very good.
Yeah.
He needs to steal them
If
from
Pod
Silver.
did a Shredder Sand here, Jason was in big trouble.
Jason's,
and Jason's gonna steal a lot of
too.
life here from
Yeah,
Silver
he's
Form.
gonna steal big. Poor TK. Was in a good
Tiki's
spot.
gonna die.
Tiki,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Tiki's
Oh,
dead.
Tiki's
Tiki's
dead.
Yeah,
just
he's
dead.
dead.
So
Now
far we have
Jason's
it
gonna-
according to the player tiers.
This is huge for Jason. Jason has a chance
Yeah.
to come back and win this now.
Yeah, Jason definitely has a good shot for second, maybe for first. I'm not sure if he can get first here.
What
Yeah,
is-
he's getting so many lives actually. I did
Yeah,
not expect that.
even
Silver was
without-
not ready at all. Like,
No, I think he lagged. He had to have. No way he's not transitioning.
yeah,
that.
yeah, he probably lagged. That must have been it. He's still in a great position though. He did
Pot's
did
also
very good work there early on. And
Man, this
he's
back
receiving the next
shredder.
Shredder Sand actually now.
Crazy. In Podgrabbit's
and-
phase, they're
look
all
at
gonna
that!
be
Look at
1
that Shredder
HP.
Sand in Podgrabbit's maze. They are
Yeah, they're
either
all
all
gonna
gonna
be
die or
1
all
HP.
gonna. Oh, this is so close.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh my
That's
god! Yeah, he's
Get
gonna leak like
through.
20. Oh my god!
He's dead. Dead? No,
Nice
no.
fight.
No, he's not dead.
Close. Okay. Whew.
But that is very important for Silver Form because he's gonna leak a lot again here. He still
Yeah.
does not have the Orb Keeper row. Yeah, I think Jason's gonna steal like another 30 or 40 lives here.
Yeah, Jason easily
Silver Form
could
still has Scorpions in the back, no
make a
walls
hell
to
of
be
a
found.
comeback here.
Is that a Grave Diggers there?
Is Silver lagging?
Oh,
It
mass
feels
air.
like he's not properly finishing his maze.
Oh no, he could leak all this air. He's gonna leak some. Don't die here. Okay, he's
So,
close. Leaked so many wyverns.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my
Son-
god.
But he's gonna
Suddenly-
steal. He's gonna steal a lot back here as well.
Yeah,
And now Pod is in a great position all of a sudden.
this is a good matchup here.
This is very
Yeah.
interesting now. Who would have expected that Pod?
Silver actually might die here, right?
Mmm,
Yeah, he's probably dead.
close.
That's close.
I mean,
He's gonna steal
the
some
next
right
Shredder
now,
Sand
though.
from Jason is already starting.
Yeah, he's
Silver's still
steal
gonna
some,
get
but it
some
might not
lives
be
right
enough.
now.
Might
Yeah,
not
he's
be
gonna
enough,
get
though.
lives, but if he does not, and finally he did finish his maze a little bit more.
He still has a lot of Grave Diggers in the back.
Is Jason,
Jason
the only one
actually
with
being the
Devourer
only
right
one
now?
to have the
Yeah.
Devourer up already.
There's a reroute.
What is the
Silver's
reroute? The
maze.
shredders? Oh no, it
Oh,
is.
no,
Oh no.
no. Yes,
Wow,
I
nice
think that was
Silver.
a genuine mistake from Silver there.
That's
He
nice
did
of
not
him to
realize.
reroute though. In that scenario.
Yeah, he's gonna...
Jason's gonna leak so much right here too
Oh, yeah.
though. No.
But Jason's gonna get lives back very
Yep,
soon.
it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
This is so fucking close.
Oh no no no.
Oh no.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No, no, no. Not like this.
Oh, no, no.
He's gonna die first.
Oh my
god. Okay. Silver might die here.
Oh my god.
And actually... Yeah,
Well,
Silver's
Jason might
not-
die here.
Oh, Silver,
Oh,
Jason.
Pot Rabbit gonna
Ah,
steal
that's
it.
it.
Oh
my
my
God.
goodness.
And
What a
Pot Rabbit
game.
is very likely going to win here.
What a game.
What is this game?
Yeah, I feel like... Was it lag from Silver, or... I'm not sure.
I
felt
feel it
so-
had to have been.
I feel like he's finished his maze so slow.
I think Coffee mentioned earlier that Pot Rabbit has the most experience with Scorpion right now.
Yeah, he says it himself, he was very slow on transition.
Will we see a big
Chase not one life there.
Wormsend?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not gonna work. Like, Chase is just gonna die here, right?
Can't
Yeah,
you just
Poke
send
Bunny's
Phoenix? Can you just
comment
send
in
Phoenix
the-
to kill
Nah,
Jason?
the Phoenix are not gonna get through. At least not fast enough. Jason actually forgot to upgrade his 3 lift rods in the middle, which is gonna have a big impact. Does not even have all his discs up.
Yeah, look at the value in Maze.
Yeah, look at the value difference. Like, Potgrabbit's maze is just very, very ready, and we're gonna see some leaks here from Jason, but it's not gonna nearly be enough
That air send
to
that
save
he
him there
stole
from
from
the next
Jason
send
is-
from Potgrabbit.
Crazy.
It's crazy. How Pot won
Yeah.
this by a big margin compared to everyone else.
Yeah, it was pretty even in endgame, like between Jason, Silver, and Pot. But it looks like Pot was just the fastest on transition. Like, he was the first one. No. Jason actually was the first one to have the power up.
I think also what had to do with it is Tiki had a send in the middle
Yeah.
of Pot Rabbit's
Jason
maze
actually
and
tried to
died
Phoenix him
before he
there,
could
but
steal
didn't
any
work.
lives. Was great for
Ooh.
Pot.
What a game.
So Potgrabbit winning the first game.
Huge.
How are the standings actually? Like, who will make it through?
The first 2, I think, and then the second, and then third and fourth go into the loser bracket.
So we have only one player to
Get
be
eliminated.
eliminated here. Alrighty.
Yeah, I think that Shredder send from Tiki not stealing anything from Pot and dying first really put Pot in a good position because he didn't lose any lives
Yeah.
in that first send from Shredders when everybody else did.
And he
I
also
actually
had
thought
more
with that-
time to upgrade during that
I
time.
actually
Plus-
thought with that one Worm Sand who did not achieve anything from Potgrabbit, that Pot was in a very bad position. But it just appeared that Pot was the first and fastest with the maze upgrades, and he did get the good Shredder sense in. And yeah. We were able to see that Silver was leaking so many Shredder with every Shredder send from Jason. That
Yeah,
just
his
cost him the game.
transition was just way too
Yeah.
late, unfortunately.
Did we take a short
It looked
break?
it actually looked pretty good at the around the start of SD, but I feel like when he sent the first Shredder wave, he did not continue upgrading his maze during that
yeah,
time,
that's true. Yeah.
and you kind of have to do both at the same time, right? If you are not able to multitask those two things at the start of SD, then you're gonna be in a big disadvantage.
Did we take a short break before the second game?
It's up to the players, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna host it for now.
Limey, you have a fan who remembers you from Vampirism Fire. Look at that.
The Legend of Vampires and Fire. do we not know anything about Limey's past? I actually do like Vampires and Fire a lot. I played it as well. Like
I was okay in this game. No.
that's how I got to Lanta. Was like me and a friend of mine, by the name of Vascro, were just playing Warcraft 3 for the first time since an eternity. And like we had the 2 maps in mind. Like I myself did have the 2 maps in mind I wanted to play. The one was Line Towers and the second one was Vampirism Fire. I wanted to play Patch Wars as well. I'm not sure if anyone remembers that, but that didn't seem to exist anymore. So it ended up being Line Towers for us. He's the Poke Bunny of Vampires and Fire. Okay.
Nah, I'm not that big. I wasn't that long in that community to be the poke bunny of Line Tower of Van Prison Fire.
What a great first game, though, huh?
I should turn up my mic. I think I'm okay now. Maybe I just should turn down the desktop audio.
I mean,
Works still.
in my opinion, it was very exciting in the beginning and up to tier 2, and then everyone got Gravedigger and Lich, and then it slowed down a
Snooze
bit.
fest. Yeah.
And I feel like the players should have used this time a bit more to prepare their mazes for it.
Agreed.
Like, even to just leave a 200 elemental tower in spots where they want to upgrade maybe a vault, like a single hurricane or something like that. So they just don't have to do that at the start of SD. Like, everything you can do before SD that helps you for the transition at SD is gonna be worth a lot in a game like this.
Yeah, I think Silver still had quite a few scorpions at the start of sudden death.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is
Like,
just
as I said,
terrible.
the scorpions are
Fucking
not
suck.
gonna do anything against Shredder.
I'm still very
Exactly.
surprised about Silver ending up third with like such a big
Yeah.
life lead.
I feel like he was in the position to take first, at the very least, pretty comfortably. But he just, I'm not sure, as I said, I'm not sure if he messed up the transition or if he just lagged too much or if he got overwhelmed with his first Shredder send and somehow didn't find the time to properly finish his maze, and that cost him first place, and he even didn't get second.
But the bigger surprise for me is that Pot made it out first out of all those
Yeah.
players.
Like,
It was a great game by him, for sure.
Just had the best endgame there. Like, he was
Yeah.
not ahead in he was slightly ahead in income, but he was not ahead in life at all. And he just played it out the best out of the three of them. There's no discussion
Did
there.
someone keep track of the scores?
We
I
do
think
have in
somebody
the
should do
channel.
Okay.
I just read something. Yeah. Leul just posted it in the tournament chat.
Yeah, that was just the first game of the tournament.
Yes.
1, 2.
Any tech predictions for this next game? What do we got? What do we want to see? We just
I
saw
think-
Scorpion.
I guess
What
it
we
won't
would
be Scorpion
want
again.
to see. I think there might be a rule that if we were to get Scorpion again, then we just restart the game.
Yeah.
Which would, in my opinion, be a nice thing, because like having 3 different techs to watch is gonna be a lot more exciting.
That's
I'm
true.
looking for like a Kieran or an Alchemist game.
Let's get
Where my
Devoro,
prediction is.
please. That's gonna be
Devour.
fun.
Please no.
Please, yes. So we have some action. Just
Yeah, it's gonna be probably low tier techs are gonna be the most fun to watch for us, right?
just some non-meta attacks would be fun.
Yeah, we certainly do not want to see Vault. I'm actually fine with anything except Vault, but at this point, I do think that Vault is just a good level above every other tech at this time.
I think
And
there's still some decent pressure points for Vault though. That would be exciting T1 and T2, but then again would become boring later on.
I think it's a very boring to watch
Vault
Vault.
does have the best tier 1 out of every tech, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Agreed. I would
Fire and
say Shrooms probably also is top.
yeah,
in tier 1.
Shroom
The
is very
Slashers?
strong tier 1
Yeah.
as well. But then obviously not anymore after that.
I would like to see a Shroom though.
Yeah, me
Have the
too.
never-ending Wendigo train would be nice.
If we were to get a worse tech again, we I'm curious to see if NVN is able to adapt with the crushers in the front, because like as we just mentioned, attack like Shroom or Devour absolutely requires to have those crushers in the front.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those, you're just gonna die in tier 2. And
Or
we
like
just saw
Orb
that
Keeper.
in the last game, actually, sadly for NVN. He was not able to hold the Dragon Spawn pressure without the crushers.
Hopefully it's like Hurricane for him. Have him in the mix. a bit
Casino
more.
effect. 1-1 game. Pot is gonna be AFK for one long game. Didn't he say 1 minute? It's like 5 minutes already. But I guess it's fine if I want to take a break. Especially after like such a hard game. Oh, he's back. Swap.
Jason, here we can see it. Like Jason is actually afraid of Silverthorn sending to him, and we did see that. Like Silverthorn killed NVN in this game pretty quickly.
We're missing Jason, right?
No, he's an
Jason
observer.
going out second in this game, actually very impressive as well. Like
Yes,
I
it was a
do
great
think he
comeback
was in
by
the
him.
worst position there. Podgrabbit actually not in a great position either, but he actually just managed to push through. Like overall, just a great game from Pod there.
Silver getting to Tiki earlier really helped. Pot
Yeah,
Rabbit
yeah,
get some
definitely
relief
did.
of pressure.
Like if that did not happen, then Pod was certainly in a much better position, much worse position. Sorry, Tiki was in a much better position. Still, both of those players getting somewhat comfortably into endgame, not with the most life, but with good income. And Podgrabbit just capitalized a bit better on the income lead than all the other players.
So what tech do you want to watch now, or like see? What are like the best tech for an observer to watch?
Actually, want to see Shroom.
Yeah,
I
terrible
think
tier
2
3
days ago I
would be
played
nice.
I played a few 1v1s against Poke when he with Shroom, and those games were
Yeah, that grunt wave is
chaotic.
gnarly, huh?
to say the least.
Good luck, everyone. Let's see. No silver, no silver, no silver.
Silver.
Yes, Silver.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
is it a
really?
remake?
It's
Alright.
actually Silver.
Is it a remake?
Yes, it's a
It's a remake. Yeah, it's a remake.
Same
Yeah.
position or what? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's tough with the positions. I think you just gotta remake the whole thing and re-roll it. Unfortunately.
Group B game 2. Oh snap!
We should have knew that was gonna happen. It almost happens every time. For tournaments.
50% of the time, it happens every time.
I mean, 1 out of 16%, right?
How many attacks are there?
16?
16?
Silver hosted and
So
Lamios.
the
I guess we're gonna go to silvers. Everyone's joining silvers, it looks like.
Sure.
Silver
We can go in silvers.
That's silver.
I was actually a bit sad to Silver for Silver to not win that here, because he did have a pretty good start with killing Invian early, so he also does not lag in the tier 3 phase.
Yeah, I was
But
a
maybe
little,
he still did. We don't
a
know
little
about
confused.
that.
He was the first one to send shredders too, wasn't he? When he had
Yeah.
80 lives. I don't
But
think that.
his mace was just completely unprepared when he sent the shredder. I do
The-
like to at least get the mace somewhat prepared before sending the first shredder, but he
Yeah, I think he was in a
like-
good spot to do so. Wouldn't it have been better if he had Tiki steal lives first before he shredder sent? Because then he would have initially gotten more. from
yeah,
his
probably,
first
probably.
send, You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
very hard to predict because he can't see
Yes,
when
it is.
Tiki is
when
gonna
he's
shredder
sending.
send, right?
True. I know
Um,
Wooey does that a lot. He'll like
Yeah,
let
yeah,
someone
yeah.
send first and focus his maze, and that way he can steal an extra 40 lives.
I don't think that the first shredder send was the big mistake by Silver, but what happened after, like he
Yeah,
just,
for sure.
he had to after the first Shredder Sand, he just had to full commit on finishing his maze. He could have probably saved like 20 life per Shredder Sand from Jason at that point. Even if he had to delay a Shredder Sand by like 30 seconds.
Do colors matter? I don't think so, right?
I think they do if it's just the same.
Okay, already. Let's go.
All right, Kieran. Let's see a Kieran Tor attack. Come on. Let's see it.
I've actually seen so much Kieran recently.
Give me Warden.
Yeah, it's
Warden
very
is also
common.
great. Milo, what's your least favorite tech to play?
I like every tech the same.
They're all B tier,
I'm not sure.
remember?
I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it.
They're all B tier.
I used to hate Scorpion a while back. I used to really hate it because I was just bad at it. I'm actually not sure. Probably my least favorite tech at the moment is Vault to play because it's just boring.
Ah, it's
Ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh, Moon.
Very
that's
interesting.
Let's go.
Like if we were in 2022, then this would be the least interesting tech because Moonbeam was just massively overpowered at this time.
Well, we'll say that Ivan did just play well with a Moonbeam preparation game.
Yeah.
So hopefully
Yeah.
that'll help this game.
Yeah, right.
But look at, I think the placement is relatively the same, right? Jason into silver.
Jason, yeah, Tiki and Invian are swapped.
Yeah, wow.
Nearly
Jason
the
and
same.
silver stuck together.
So
Predictions?
position a lot worse for Silver, certainly. A lot better for. Is it good for Tiki? I'm not sure.
I think Jason's in a bad spot too now because Pot's gonna be free.
Yeah, Jason's in a bad spot.
You know.
Like another bad spot for Jason, but he did manage to get second in the first game.
Yeah.
despite
Let's hope he
having a
doesn't
bad
leak
spot.
sheeps. Don't leak so many sheeps, please.
And he does leak.
Oh, I misbuilt twice.
Silver did leak a lot there as well.
Oh yeah, look at the misclicks.
Oh
on
my
Ivan.
god,
He's
he
got to
missed
sell
it,
his
yeah.
whole thing. No good.
That's very unfortunate.
Tragic.
For Invian. Have a bot in the channel.
We're probably saying his name completely wrong this whole time too, but it's okay.
Well. But also misbuilt. Oh, he's fine. Okay, low.
Invian got another life and he's gonna got another one. Yeah. As for the starting positions, we can see that. Are we gonna call it Milo start?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely the
In the
Milo
end,
start.
not
The
doing
Milo
Not even a
opening.
question.
The Milo opening
Milo
works
opening.
also, right? We are. It's a chess match. It's a chess match, right?
Yeah, Invian is the only one to not do it. Yeah, it didn't seem to matter a lot here. Actually, I'm not sure if the camera was at Invian for the first wave, but Silver actually messing up a little bit as well.
Yeah.
He was a bit late on the upgrades, on the builds of the archers in the back, so he leaked like 4 extra sheep. Now there's gonna be the skeleton waves coming in in Tiki's maze and in Silverthorn's maze. Gonna be 2 big skeletons. Silver actually doing a very decent job cutting. And yeah, Tiki is gonna have to upgrade a few more. Tiki might be forced to build a few cutters in the back there. Yeah, he has to. I don't like having to do this at all. Like when you look at Tiki's maze, he has to build he had to invest 60 gold in cutters at the back. I do think that this is a bigger disadvantage than many people might think because those 60 gold are gonna be missing to build the second box early on. And TK actually already building a fire pit. Yeah. Like when you look at Silverthorn's maze, I think that's very nice what he does. He already has the first half of his second box done, and now he can use his single archer builds to cut the spiders that are incoming. Oh. No,
What are
he
your
built
thoughts
that
on early void spread? Is it normally like your first or second 200, or are you going
No.
fire pits?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you do have to invest in the fire pit early to just hold like stacked spiders, stacked runs.
Yeah. We'll see who goes
Void is
a
just in
little-
a very bad spot at the moment, like the 200,
Tiki just
800
got
voids.
void quick.
And also, I think
I
like,
think, like-
void spread for Moonbeam isn't that important, right?
I think it does. It is.
Just not on the super early void spread.
Yeah, I don't think the super early void spread is viable at all at the moment. But
Yeah.
I do think that if you play void, you have to play void spread. Like
Yeah.
there has been an argument from a couple of players that just wanna do like for the
Mass
case of
fire
Moonbeam,
pit.
like, to just build fire pits and
Yeah, Coffee
skip
does
voids.
that.
I'm not sure if this is the way to go. It could be, but I wouldn't do it myself.
That's a pretty early. Well, it's not very early, but everyone is
Yeah,
playing
the
very
Grudge
income
has,
spammy.
Quite a
Not
few.
early grunts.
Yeah.
300's early.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all
that's
these
a
grunts
very,
in
very
TP.
big wave in Tiki's. Ooh,
Yes.
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Ooh, he probably has to upgrade.
I'm not sure if it has to do with
Wreck us
the
there.
fact he went void first or not, but exactly what you said, Milo, seems to be happening here.
Yeah. Yeah, Tiki barely defended that. He had to upgrade a lot, and we can see it in his income. Invian actually having very good income at the start, but he does not have any void at all.
Do you think it's
So,
viable to go for a non-void strat on Moonbeam?
I haven't tried it. I think it's viable, but I don't think it's better than doing it. Silver actually starting very late with the void as well.
I do have to say, I think that Milo, you also introduced the vault transition with Moonbeam first, as of recent. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm not sure
mistaken.
if that's actually what you wanna do.
It does work well, though.
Yeah, it does work. Basically, you have two. In free for all, you have two possibilities. I think like one is going vault first, and the other one is going ice first and then going vault, or then skipping vault and just go somewhere else.
Just straight to Lich Gravedigger. There you go.
Yeah.
When in doubt, bust the
Um,
Gravediggers out.
I do think that vault is only good if you use the vault as a slow tower. Like
Yes, that's a
you
must
have
for
to position the vault where you would usually position your slap towers to have like a 15% slow over your maze. If you don't do that, then the vault transition certainly is not good.
You know, Jasonek also over here with no void either. He just now got his
Oh,
first
yeah.
voidlings in the third box.
So then we will actually see how this will work out.
In Crushers is different with Moonbeam. He's the only one getting Crushers in the front. Maybe he's saving those
Yeah.
for Banshees later. But
Um,
that's different.
I'm not too sure about those crushers, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't.
I think
don't know.
fire
We'll see.
fire pit does the job pretty well, so you don't need the crushers with
Yeah.
fire text.
Well, funny enough, actually, Pot doesn't have any void either. He just now got a couple voidlings.
Interesting.
I actually do think that, honestly, the crusher, then Banshees and Dragonspawn are an issue for.
Yeah, and that might be
Moonbeam.
what he's thinking.
Yeah.
All three
He did
players
just
play
lose a
differently.
Moonbeam game. So,
It's very interesting that all three play it completely differently.
Yeah.
On Moonbeam.
Invian skipping void. Actually, we have
Like,
3 out of the 2 players skipping void. That's a that's a big statement about the state of void at the moment. I think that 3 out of 5 players are
chose
skipping
not to
void.
get it for a while.
It's interesting.
Myself,
Everyone,
I do want to see a Void buff, to be honest, but
like all three players play it differently. It's
yeah. Silver actually, actually Tiki going the most standard layout so far, I think.
Yeah, give
Except,
Void a buff. We'll have a Levy meta again.
No, please.
Except for
Alrighty.
the fire pits in the back. Those are very strange. I think he does need a few fire pits in the front, or like the 800 fire. There's
Reroute.
Reroute.
Silver's mace going on.
Silver's gonna leak some. Silver's in a
Yeah, he's
very
going
rough position here.
This is actually gonna hurt for him because he's only at 35. 35
And he's
life.
down in income the most.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
a very
he's
tough
the
spot
only
to-
one that did heavy Void spread.
But,
TK
yeah.
also has a very heavy void spread here.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not as good as Silver, but actually, it's
Just
quite
look at the
even.
maze value difference between having
Yeah.
Void and not
Yeah.
having Void.
It's pretty interesting that three of those decide against it, or like a hybrid model.
Jason Neck even going, Invian even going for the Berserker setup in the first box,
Mhm.
which is interesting as well. And now he builds the Manglers as well, the Crushers. Like in the last game where he needed them, he didn't
This
build them,
one,
and now where he
now we're
doesn't
gonna
need
get
them,
him.
he builds them.
Oof.
Taking the
Jason
wrong
might leak
conclusions
here.
there,
Only a couple though.
but yeah.
Silver's
We're
gonna
gonna see
leak as
because
well.
if he does, if Indian chooses to upgrade the grinder row in the
6
front to wreckers and then to like 5 and 25k wreckers in the end crushers, then this might pay off.
How do you feel about like Berserkers? Like what Jason's doing in box 1?
Yeah, Indian is doing it as well.
Is even
I'm
Indian
not
also
sure if
doing
it's
it?
good on Moonbeam. It might be. It's certainly necessary on other effects, especially if you have ice, then they are going to be very effective. Yeah, I just don't know. I'd still rather have Silver's mace here over Jason X mace.
Pot's kind of taking a bit of an income leap here. He could be in a great spot as well to take another one.
Yeah, he's massively ahead actually. He is down in value a lot, but he also does not have the void. Oh, actually, he does have the void now.
Yeah. Silver
Silver
gonna leap.
upgrading
Oof.
5k molars in the back to save a few more lives.
Will he sell those?
I would sell them immediately, but I think I'm the only one who does it, and I'm also not sure if that's a choice at all. Sell
Well,
them.
it depends, I guess. I would sell those too.
Yeah, I would too.
I don't think
Is there-
those 1k maulers are needed.
No.
Like what Invin and Jason have.
I mean, they would be
Big
better
air.
if they had a bit more AoE, I think, because they are obviously not gonna do any splash damage here.
Oh, that's a
So
big
the
leap.
Berserkers are meant to be clean up town, right?
Is there any world where Jason gets the full 30k Devour in his third box here?
Hmm.
I've seen him do it before.
Yeah, I do think that this is very possible.
I'm not the biggest fan of Devourer, to be fair.
You can
Yeah.
build a 10k at least. To upgrade the 30k, you would have to take Arcane Orb, which certainly is.
Far from where you want to go.
Yeah, I mean, you would only be one tech away then from Arcane Orb itself because you already have the fire. But I'm still not sure if this is a good path because you are missing out on so many other things then.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you
Banshee's
think
already
will
in silver.
start the Banshee wave first? Like
There's
since
minimal Banshees here,
Yeah.
but I think Staggered. Who will do an Inferno Stagger first?
Send in Silver's Mace. Yeah, good thing he didn't sell the Maulers. He's still gonna lose some life here.
Yeah.
Actually, even upgraded a 25k Mauler here.
Oof.
Ultimate Mauler. Oof, oof, oof. That's very expensive from Silver. A lot of value in the back from him, and is down in income a lot now.
He should probably sell those now. Sell 'em.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. There's gonna be a lot more coming in there, very soon. Because
True.
Banshee stage is coming up. Silver in a very tough spot here.
This is where that double line Maulers is good. The end here.
I actually do not like this double Mauler line.
No?
Yeah, because you never would want to upgrade so much value in the back.
Yeah,
And
it's true.
it's meant to be an emergency thing, right? And it should always be like the second option.
Yeah, sure.
It's obviously good to have the option to save some life here when you're under pressure, but you have to have made some mistakes already to even get to that point.
True.
So I'm not a fan of that. But especially in a Moonbeam game where there's gonna be a lot of Banshees that are staggered, then the Maulers in the back, the Berserkers in the back can be very efficient. And
I
actually,
like
it's
how
the Maulers as
Tiki
well.
has all three of his moonbeams kind of like right next to each other there, versus them being spread out.
He has another one in the front, right?
This game is pretty even. No.
Yeah, Silver's slowly coming back a little.
I think only Pod has a minor lead here.
Oh, there's the next bigger Sun in Silver's maze. That's a lot of win rares, but he's gonna clean it up.
Man,
because
Jason
they are
with the
stacked.
5k Maulers in the front.
Those wind Rhinos, they don't
Ooh,
really do
yeah,
anything
tanks,
there,
tanks.
to be fair.
Tanks coming in. Oh,
I do
Tough.
like the Manglers from Jason deck, but I don't like the 5k Maulers at all.
yeah.
I think 5k Maulers are not gold efficient. Or like,
I like the
at least I
Mangler
feel
idea
like.
too, for the Banshees.
I don't
Here's
think
a
they are
big
needed
one,
at
yeah.
all, to be fair.
Silver's maze.
But also Jason's not gonna leak any benches, I think. No.
Silver might leak these.
Oh,
It's just so hard to stop staggered
he did
Banshees.
sell the 125k Mauler.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, he's gonna clean it up well actually.
Yeah, it's gonna leak like, gonna call
Jason went ice first.
five Banshees. Oh, he's upgrading so much though.
Yeah.
He's leaking 0 actually, but he had to upgrade 3 ultimate Maulers, which is a lot of investment again. And now we can see his income drop a lot again. He does have to do a pressure send against Tiki.
Oh,
the end,
Inferno's
actually
in
holding
Jason's
up great
maze.
so far.
This is gonna hurt, maybe. Jason?
Ooh,
Yeah.
He has a
No,
lot of
look at
do
the
see
30k.
5k Maulers.
You see those?
We do see the Infernos.
The smallers? Dude. He's gonna clear those.
I mean, it does do well against Banshees, I guess, but holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
Jason
This
really
might be
doesn't
the
like
best
moonbeams. Yeah, Coffee is right.
Yeah.
There's only one moonbeam here.
I feel like he's trying out something new here, which is
Is it a
Probably
good
the
thing
wrong
to do it
time to
here?
do
Oh, Pop might leak a lot. Pop might leak a lot here.
oh. That's very dangerous.
Yes, he's
Ouch.
gonna leak
He's
so
not
much right here.
in danger of dying, but this is gonna be like
Yeah, it's gonna
20
hurt.
lives or
That's
more.
huge for
That's
Ivan.
huge for Envian, yeah.
Yeah.
Those weren't
Wow.
staggered
Yeah,
either.
26.
30 lives was that?
That was a big blunder from Pot there.
Now Tiki's turn is gonna do it the same to Ivan in return. But he's got the Manglers in the front, which actually is it's helping.
How come they all went for so little amount of moonbeams?
Silver went Vault.
TK has like full
Silver
moonbeams in one staggered spot. One spot there.
Pot Grabbit is up so much in income. Like he did have this big leak, but he is still up a lot in income. for
Yeah,
it.
it's going crazy.
I don't like the
there.
Infernal sense actually in FA. I think Infernals.
Would you do Death
are-
Revs instead?
Yeah, probably. Infernals. Or like. Just send some Geomancers a bit more Banshees instead. Because Infernals are very bad on the gold efficiency. Like the income. They give a very little income for their gold. We did see that Pot Grabbit stole a lot of life from Jason there from with the Infernal. I mean, he is
Ivan's
on
in a
income,
good
probably
spot
wasn't
too
too
with
bad.
income. He's second in income. He's
Yeah.
just had a good steal.
Jason
went Lich
going
first.
iced here.
Yep, they both went Lich. Well, Jason went Crystal.
Crystal is a good choice because just Crystal is strong against Necromancer.
Yeah.
Let's see how many of these players remember how strong Necromancer is against.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting to see a mass Necros here. Jason's sending Death Revenants right now, but with Vault, I'm not sure that He's gonna leak too much here.
I still feel like Jason's in a rough position here, just because Pot has
He
such a
is.
huge income lead.
Yeah.
And the pressure on Pot is minimal.
And then
Yeah.
the next 2 to 3 minutes is gonna be very deciding for Jason Neck.
The only
I
pressure
still
that
don't.
he's
I
had
still think
is
those.
that Banshee.
I still think those ultimate maulers were a big mistake.
I
And
still
he
don't,
doesn't even upgrade many.
and I don't
moves.
really like those Rift Reavers in the back. I'm not the biggest fan.
Yeah, those are emergencies too, really.
Yeah, they were for the Banshee. I don't think they are too bad. I'm not sure if they're actually good, but
I'd rather have
Certainly-
like mass walls
oh,
than
Spiders.
Banshee wave,
Ooh.
that's nice.
This is gonna hurt Silver a
Well,
lot.
there's actually
Good for
Griffins
Jason.
from Jason
Okay,
as well.
only a few.
He really did need those lives, I guess.
Yeah.
And pot up so much in the camp. Invian actually in second position.
Yeah, like I said, Invian's doing great for Moonbeam here.
Also, he has foliage.
A lot of Griffins and Smith. He's gonna leak all of them,
Tiki's
I
leaking
think.
a lot here. Tiki's leaking a lot.
This is gonna be like 15 lives for Silver.
Does he stack it? Do you think he stacks it? Yep, he did. He stacked that
Yeah.
into Invins.
That's bad for Invian. Yeah, he's gonna leak those.
Yeah.
Unless
Oh, yeah,
he
he's gonna leak
builds
'em all.
Shroom right now.
No, he's gonna leak them all. Even if he
Wait.
did, I don't think.
Oh, even
Griff
Griff
Digger.
Digger.
Yeah, he's leaking all of them.
Yep.
Now he's gonna stack it onto Pot. You think? Yeah, Pot's not ready at all.
Yep. And then Pot is
Yeah,
gonna
just
stick it on
Pass it
Jason.
to the next one. Pass it
Pot
to the
does
next
not
one.
have the option to.
Pot is also gonna
Does he
do the
stack it
same. Will Pot also stack those?
No, he did not stack it. He didn't.
No,
I don't see any.
dang.
I don't
You
see
gotta
any Griffins.
double that up.
But Pot is gonna stack those on Jason, right? And Jason's
Yeah, but
not
Jason
really
also has
ready
Shroom
either.
already.
He's gonna stack there, yeah.
Yeah, but he only has like 2 lines, right? So
Yeah.
it's not enough.
Damn, that's huge
Oh, that's
against
so
Pot.
many lives, so many
No
lives.
good
Oh
for
my
Tiki. That's
God.
huge for Tiki.
8 lives on
And
Pot.
Pot actually stacked. Pot actually stacked them. Yeah, and
Yeah, but I
Jason
don't
actually
think he's
does
gonna
have
get
the upgrade
anything.
already.
Yeah, Jason's ready for it.
Do you think he needs full shrooms here?
It could be possible. He's gonna leak 4 or 5 if not.
Yeah.
He's gonna. He's
Oh,
going
he did
for
go
sure.
He did
30K,
upgrade
yeah.
the 30k.
Yep.
He did.
Wow.
And he's still
He's
gonna
still
leak a
gonna
few. Let's see if Pot gets some life because this will be. Yeah, he does. He does. That's very
Wendigo's
important
in
for Pot.
Silver's maze.
And now that oh my god, the
No,
turns have taken so
everything
much.
has shifted.
Yeah.
And tanks and Wendigos in Silver's maze. Oh, here's some Necros too. Mass
Oh my
Necros.
God. Yeah, actually very interesting that Necro is the one unit we didn't see at all so far, or like barely.
Yeah, Tiki's sending them now with some spiders behind. This might be deadly unless he gets
Ooh.
Gravedigger.
Actually,
Okay, he did.
Pot is in danger again.
Oh my
Pot is
goodness.
in a lot of danger here.
Yes, he is.
It's gonna be down to 9 life, and
He's
there's
gonna.
still a lot of.
But Ivan's gonna leak all these spiders. He's gonna leak every
Ivan is
single
gonna
one.
be
my God.
dead.
Yeah, Ivan
He's
is
dead.
Ivan is.
He's dead.
He's dead. He has no
and
moon
he's gonna
GG's.
go out last. And,
Silver's
is
leaking.
Tiki now in a great position, and Tiki can be very aggressive on Pot. But Pot
Yeah.
does have the Mace Lady right now, and he does have the Orb Keeper.
Silver
Yeah,
might
actually.
leak all this. Not all of it, but a lot of it.
Oh my god, yeah, those
Not the
arrows
air,
are not
the
There are
good.
also
A-bombs.
some
Those
A-bombs
Yeah.
in there.
Crazy. What a good send. That was
He
huge for
actually does
Jason.
upgrade the Devourer. Holy
Wow.
shit, Silver going for the Devourer. They don't
Wow.
have any mana though, they don't do anything.
They're not doing. Yeah, they're not doing anything. Literally.
Crazy.
We
This is
buff
so
Devour
crazy.
and make them start with full mana.
Invian actually having a much better run there, but failing to defend in tier 3, which is a bit sad to see, because it did do quite well until that point. But yeah, the Griffin Necromancer stage for Moonbeam is always.
He also
really,
didn't have anything in the front. He still had those manglers in the front, which was just.
There's some A-bombs in Pot's maze.
Pot down to 9 life. Oh my god.
Oh, Pot might
He
die
might
here.
not defend this.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does
Yeah,
have
he
to
might
upgrade
die.
here.
He needs a lot
He
of
doesn't-
wall.
The only slow he has is Volt, right? Yeah. I mean, 800.
The Orb Keeper
Ice.
did certainly help. I think there's gonna be a few items going through.
This is gonna be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6
Oh,
lives.
it's gonna be
He's
close.
not gonna die, he's not gonna die, but.
Gonna be
he's
down to
gonna
1.
lose a few. Oh, the
Oh,
Rift Lord's actually doing a good job here.
Jason leaking now. Oh, huge for Pot. He's gonna get a bunch of lives right here.
That,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
super
very
important.
important.
That's massive.
And now Tika is suddenly in the best spot.
Yeah,
changes
but
a
Pot's
lot.
income is very high. If Pot manages to stabilize here, then he might get he might get back into this game with the first Shredder Send because Jason is so far down in income.
If Tiki can finish his maze, which he's actually in a pretty good spot transition-wise, I think he's in such a good spot regardless of the income. He has all the lives, and his maze is transitioned for the most part. We'll see how his T4 does.
Pot playing like a madman here.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he manages to defend efficiently until tier 4 and then it gets a good first Shredder Send him, it's his game to win. But he...
Will we see some
he is
MG plays in
vulnerable to
general?
Mountain
There
Giants
might
at
be
this time.
MGs.
Like, yeah.
Pot's front is very weak though. He's like, he has like the weakest front.
I don't know, look at Silvers, he had Devourers in the front.
I feel like Tiki's gonna Mountain Giant here. Like look at Potgrabbit's mates and it's 30 seconds away from Mountain Giants. Potgrabbit is nowhere near having won. He still has the artillery towers in the front.
It's very interesting to see that Jason and Silver are like taking each other out. Just because they're next to each other. While everyone else, like TK and Pot, they're like income spamming each other a little bit more. Just based on income and how, you know? It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but I do think that Jason just fell behind because of the 25k Maulers. I don't think those were a good option.
Yeah.
And he's just struggling to come back from that.
Also those shrooms, right? Because...
And now look at Potgrabbit's front. Let's see. I think Tiki absolutely does have to send MG here. Like, I'm usually the first one to say don't send MG, but in this case you have to send it.
But do you think so? He has 100 lives. Do you want to like...
You want to, as Tiki, you want to take out Potgrabbit here because he's the only one who can take the win from you at this point, like from income perspective. And he's so easy to MG here, and it might be too late.
Now it's the perfect time to MG or tank. At least tank, right? If he sees it, he should do it
Tiki.
right now. Do it now.
He's probably not
you
looking
have
though.
5 seconds left to.
He's not looking at.
And it's
gone.
Okay, I think Pot is in a good spot now.
I still think TK is in a winning spot. It really depends if TK is like sending first, right?
Look at Pot's income; it's so big.
If TK sends first, he's gonna kill Pot, I think.
Yeah, certainly. Pot has to make sure that to get the first Shredder Wave in before the Shredder Waves are in the maze. He absolutely cannot expect to defend the first Shredder Wave, so he has to make the first Shredder Send himself.
Who do you think is like the favorite right now to win the ST?
It depends on how well Pot is. I think if I were to put myself in any of those positions, I would take Pot's position. But you have to play it in a very specific way.
Early Shredder from Jason, maybe?
If Pot does not make the Shredder Send happen right now, then he might go out to the first Shredder Wave from Tiki.
I think Silver might die here.
Silver's mace is pretty ready. Look at the Devourer in the back.
Yeah, but he's the first one who concedes the Shredder Wave, right?
Yeah.
Silver not having any sludge either. He's gonna leak all those.
Digger in the front except Shroom.
Okay, that's true.
Shroom, I mean.
Jason doesn't have any sludge either.
Oh yeah, no sludge from Silver there.
No sludge from Silver or Jason. This is gonna be.
Pot is like.
I think Jason's just playing for position
Tiki's
here.
taking too much time.
Yeah.
The fort
Tiki
process.
Tiki had a chance to take out Pot there, but he didn't.
The fort process of Silver in like lower tier is gonna be.
I'm not sure if Silver is dead here.
Is Silver dead?
He could be dead. He could be dead.
Oh my god.
Silver dead?
Yeah,
Silver maybe?
he's dead.
Close? Close? Could be close.
Ooh,
Down to one?
That's gonna be so rough for him.
Ooh, no. Oh, he's stealing
He's
some.
gonna get life back.
Oh my god. This is gonna be
He
close.
survived.
Wow, he survived. Now he's gonna steal a bunch
And
too.
he's
This might be
gonna
huge for
send-
him.
Yeah. And
Jason's
Mace
dead here.
Does not look good.
Jason might be dead. He's got no sludge. And his back is not finished.
Yeah. And with that Shredder Wave, Pot is probably in a winning
Ooh.
position here.
Yeah, because he's got the
He's
income
still not
advantage.
sending a Shredder Wave.
Look at his
Pot
maze
is very
value.
lucky
He's
that
just doing
I
maze.
honestly think that Tiki misplayed this quite a bit. Tiki going for the full Devourer back. This is interesting as well.
This is very interesting to see
Jason
now.
is out. Yeah. That did not.
Now this is Pot's game
Jason
to take.
tried to come back here with killing Silver, but it barely did not work.
Pot still doesn't have like full shrooms in the back. I just realized.
Ah, who needs them?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and now Pot is just in a winning position again.
Wow, look at the Tiki strat just doing ultimate
yeah.
devours in the back.
Yeah.
Full.
How do you feel about that, Milo?
This would be good, I think,
stall.
with lower incomes, but I don't think that against Pot's 4.5 million income this will be effective.
Man, Pot gonna steal both games here? This is
Yeah, Pot is gonna win
insane.
both games. I do think TK had a very good shot of winning this game by sending the first Shredder Wave, but he just waited far too long. And now look at TK's Shredder
Silver's
Wave just
dead.
got killed.
Unless he's stealing at the same time, maybe?
Let's look at Tiki's wave. This is probably the most interesting thing here.
Oh, Tiki's
now we can
attacking.
see
Tiki's going for the kill.
No TK.
in Tiki's maze, like, he just doesn't have the DPS to kill those Shredders, but some of them get sent back.
I don't think he's
Tiki's
gonna
killing his choke.
clear that choke.
He might be able to kill this choke. He would be able to kill it, but keeping it open is a whole nother ball game.
Tiki's certainly not gonna die soon.
Run some MGs down there. Shredders.
No, they don't.
Not
The
Shredders.
Phoenix is gonna die and he's
No.
gonna be able to rebuild.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's getting a few through, but
The
that
better
is
question
just
is,
not it.
can Pot take out Silver right now with those
Silver needs to get
mass
shrooms,
realms?
more shrooms. Silver
He needs
more
Silver
shrooms.
needs
He needs more
careful.
shrooms right now. Let's go
Really
Dyson
to get
shrooms. Ah, Silver's gonna die.
Yes.
Oh my
GG's.
God,
Maybe?
this is
Maybe
very
not?
close. This is very
Maybe.
close.
Maybe not?
Maybe
No,
not.
certainly
Oh
Dude, how
my God.
inconsistent are those frickin' creeps? Like, come on.
Tiki is still missing a few Upkeeper upgrades.
That's true.
Otherwise, his maze looks pretty nice. He obviously has the Devourer option, which is interesting to say the least.
Silver needs to kill Tiki here.
I think Silver's gonna kill TK now.
It depends, because Tiki's sending at the same time, so he could steal lives again.
Ah, I think it's slightly too late though.
Silver
might
has
be.
3 lives, but he's very far away from actually losing lives again. So he's probably gonna get second here.
Which is
lucky
huge for him.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiki was certainly in a good spot to take first and second here, but he's probably gonna get third now.
He might not. No, look, he's not
Oh
stealing
my God.
nothing.
But
Oh, dude, the
Devourers
ultimate
doing a pretty good
devours.
job. Yeah, against Silver's 3.3 million income, the Devourers are doing a great job.
Ultimate
Oh
devours
my
the win.
God. Close.
3.
Oh, Silver Thorn. Are those?
No,
No,
one life
one
with
life,
the Phoenix
one life.
flyby.
Yeah, the Phoenix are gonna do it.
Nice.
And oh my God, yeah.
Man.
Silver's gonna kill Tiki and then immediately die.
GG's by
GG.
Pot. Another one.
Oh
That was very close to Silver. Good for him to get second
Tremendous.
place here.
Dude,
Wow.
Pot probably secured already,
What is this
right?
game? What is this game we're watching right now?
Did Pot secure first spot?
Honestly, I don't think Pot made the best decision here by waiting so long with the Shredder Send, because it was super dangerous to do that. But Tiki actually waited so long as well, which gave Pot the time to upgrade its maze and snowball it with his income lead. Like if Tiki sent a Shredder Wave at like 2 incomes after SD, then Potgrabbit would have probably died, and the game would have turned out completely different then. But yeah, obviously with the game going like this, Pot having a huge income lead, a bit low on life, but with the income lead, obviously he's gonna take it home.
Who would have guessed that Pot is gonna
yes.
end up winning 2 games in a row?
Yeah, and
He
actually
did have a good
probably,
position that game.
Is he already locked in first? I feel like he's already locked in first.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah.
Well, unless he comes in last, right? No.
Yeah, then it's gonna be like
Close. Who came in
a
second
tie,
last game?
maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be a tie with Silver if Silver gets first now and Pot gets last now,
Yeah.
which is unlikely to happen considering how good Pot is playing so far. So Potgrabbit almost certainly getting first in this group is not super surprising, but maybe a bit surprising, I'd say.
Hmm.
Silver hanging in that second spot, which is nice for him.
Can we take a 5-minute
Jason and
break?
Tiki certainly gonna battle for the third place. In VN at 0 points. Had a much better game this time around, but I think he already said this. He's gonna fall in tier 3.
Sure.
And this is just what happened here.
Regardless, tremendous game again.
Do we see another game where Jason sends to silver?
Yes.
Please? Yes, please?
Yeah. Jason, we have to say, not in the best position so far. Tiki actually throwing this game a little, as discussed previously. Could have been second at least. He should have been second at least. Could have gotten first. Silver a bit lucky there as well. Like, he was on very low life a couple of times and surviving.
So, if Silver ends up first right now, right? And Pot ends up fifth, they're like...
Yes.
They're tied to each other. Who's
Yeah,
gonna...
but I think first place is still gonna go to Pot then, because Pot has more wins.
Okay, sure.
They should 1v1
I'm not sure if this
for
is
the
how
win.
it goes, but I feel like it should be.
Yeah, that's true.
1v1 for the win. I think everyone's taking a 5-minute
there's no
break,
difference
right?
for first and second anyway. Coffee said it.
Oh yeah, true. That's true.
It doesn't really matter at all.
I think Poke mentioned something about that. Like, if you do get first, there should be some type of advantage going into the winners bracket.
So this third game decides a lot right now, right?
I mean,
Seed, I guess.
there's gonna be
yeah.
2 winners bracket games, no? Or is it gonna be 1? We have 4 groups with probably 4. I'm not sure about the tournament table. But it's probably gonna be the first place of the one group with the second place of the other group, and so on. So there's only gonna be 1 first place player in every winners game. So this is the advantage you get from that? I would guess so. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what real advantage you could get other than that.
Obviously, if Pot gets first here, he would not have to face any of the other first places out of their respective groups, which is an advantage in my opinion, not having to face Wui, for example, in the group. Yeah, Coffee just said it.
Yeah, if you're second, you play 2 first place, 2 second. I don't know. Wui's group is interesting.
Yeah. Wui's group could be very chaotic as well.
It could go any way.
If we have like Coffee sending to Wui 3 times in a row, good luck. Even making it out of the group, Wui.
MacTube is very aggressive
could
as
end
well.
up being very bad for him.
He's been playing well.
Second equals face Wui and Milo? Is that possible? I mean, that depends, right? First of all, we are gonna have to win our respective group, and then we are probably not gonna end up in the same winners. If that were to happen. Oh no, there's gonna be 2 first places in every winners. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Okay, I'll be right back while we wait.
Do a triple win Pot. One more. I'm already... I would call that's already a big upset, right?
I wouldn't call it a big setup, but upset.
Like, what is the probability of like Pot winning twice in a row? To be fair.
Yeah, it certainly depended on the positions. Like in this game, Podgrabbit certainly had, like, what was it, Invian sending to him? I think it was, right? In this game, he certainly had a great position with Invian sending to him early on, and Invian obviously being pressured a lot. And the game before, he was not in the greatest position. However, as soon as Invian died and Silverthorn was sending to Tiki, who was Podgrabbit's attacker, then Podgrabbit was in a decent position again. However, the first game, obviously, Podgrabbit did not have such a big lead income lead at least, compared to this game. So he did just end up playing better in the end game. In this game, I don't think that he necessarily ended up playing better in the end game, but he did have such a big lead, and he did have the luck of Tiki not early shredder waving him to just take home the well-earned victory after his big income lead. So it looks like every player is here again.
Only one, two so far.
Ah, I didn't scroll down. Do you have the bug as well that the chat in Warcraft 3 does not always scroll to the bottom when a player types in something? Because I do have that, and that's very annoying.
1, 2, 3. Oh, missing pot, right? Pot. Five minutes, more like 10. Okay.
May I join tournament? Fears of.
Inven is missing.
Yeah, give them a short break, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
They have been having 2 very stressful games.
Okay, no.
2 of the not so great techs
No time.
of this year.
Let's go.
Oh, we are already. Vian is back.
So what tech do you want to see now?
As I said, I want to see Shroom. That would be very chaotic. Especially the Wendigo stage is gonna be a disaster for at least some of the players. I'm actually happy with everything except Vault.
I think I saw pot type, right?
Sorry, what?
No, Jason's asking if pot was ready.
I mean, we will see if someone's not ready, then we will just restart, right? It's not like if anyone's AFK here, he's gonna drop out or something. Like, this is not how it goes in this tournament.
Yeah, that's true. We have time, right?
Here.
Pot is here. That's fine.
Yes. Everyone's here. So this is gonna be I guess it's gonna be a battle for second place. Because first and second place are gonna make it to the winner's bracket.
If pot can turtle to 4th spot, he's already secured 1st spot, right?
Yeah. And he already is secured winner's bracket, at the very least.
Yeah.
And we do see Leviathan, which is the better void tech.
Do you see the position? It's another Jason into silver.
Tiki, pot. Okay, it's pot and Invian swap this time around,
Yeah.
which is a lot better for Jasonek, to be fair. Jasonek has had a very rough positioning this group, so he's gonna be a lot happier with this. However, he's still sending to silver form, which is never a good thing.
I would argue that pot is in a good position again.
Yeah, he probably is. Tiki is always a danger to have as a sender, but Silverfont is certainly not gonna give him an easy time.
Also, Jason has a very bad position as well, again.
Yeah, I do think that Jason has a good position here.
It depends how long
Or at least a
Inven
decent
can
position.
survive, right?
Oh, Tiki's gonna lose a lot of lives here. Holy.
Ooh.
Silver actually having the opposite start of the last game. Now he's 6 lives ahead instead of 7 down. Pot having a great start.
Can we just appreciate that Jason is attacking just silver a 3rd time in a row?
Yeah.
How
As
unlucky.
I said, that's not the greatest thing to happen, but at least he does have hopefully a weaker sender here in the end. Who's gonna have...
What's the tech? I missed it.
It's Levi.
It's Leviathan.
Do you see the positions, Chris?
Certainly is a tech we have in the game right now.
Again, it is silver. Poor soul.
Oh man, poor silver. Or would I say
Now,
plus
I will say,
Jason? Or both?
Pot has a lot of experience
how
with
are the
Leviathan.
positions
Pot
right
is
now?
leaking a lot. Okay, no, it's 1 life. It's a lot,
I
right?
do think Pot is in the best position again, like
Yeah.
as he already was in the previous game.
I don't think Jason likes Void, or not Void, but Levy very much.
That's also true.
Uh,
It's gonna be
yeah,
hard.
but
right?
I really hope that Jason's not gonna build 25k Maulers again in this first.
I hope not
hope
when you
Jonas
got
wasn't
Levy.
there.
I sure hope
This
not.
was not a great choice at all. I
Ugh.
do see where he's coming from because Void is just not in a great spot.
Do you
but I
think
don't
there's
think the
another tech
tournament is
than
right
Scorpion
time.
as Centaur?
Sorry,
Do
again.
you think there's any other tech possible than Scorpion? As Sang tech?
What do you mean? You mean Lich
Yes.
first? Yeah, there was an argument a while ago to go Sludge because you already have the immediately have the 30k Sludge. However,
But with Levy?
yeah, with Lady, and then
Yeah.
transition into
Gravedigger?
Warden and Gravedigger.
Yeah.
But that argument has been made a few patches ago where Warden was a lot stronger and Gravedigger was a bit stronger and Sludge was stronger.
You still run into needing the Lich though for A-bombs here.
Yeah, and even the Scorpions were weak at this point. So
Yeah.
at this time, especially with how strong Lich is at the moment, I don't think that there's any other second tech you can go other than Scorpion. So the 10k Lich is
Now,
absolutely
maybe-
mandatory in my opinion.
Are you considering going Crystal versus going Warding? Since you're already going Lich? But you're,
Yeah, I
mean,
would go Crystal actually.
yeah.
I mean, they're both one tech away at this point, right?
Yeah.
And,
Just what's the better
Warden
investment
has
later?
received so many nerfs recently that
And you're gonna
it's
need
just not the
shrooms
greatest.
anyway. So
yeah,
makes sense.
exactly. Like that's the main benefit of going Crystal. Like as soon as
Mhm.
you take Shroom, you're gonna have the Crystal again, and you will need Shroom at some point.
Look at Ivan's Void placement. Invin.
Pot actually 3 voids already.
In the middle.
In the middle. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit wild in my opinion.
That's tough, yeah.
Also pretty late transition.
Silver's got early Void going.
Jason just doesn't like Void.
He
He's
hates
like-
it.
Yeah. He's
With
like,
passion.
I'm gonna ignore it.
I don't think you can with Levy though.
What
You
is
just
Jason
go
gonna
up
do?
like
Like,
rock balls.
Earth is not the greatest tier 1 tower either. Like,
No, it's terrible.
yeah.
Not terrible, but
It's
I
bad.
think Leviathan you actually have to build early crushers, by the way.
yeah.
That is very, very important.
Especially with the
However-
grunts coming up.
With Invian's current pressure, it appears that whatever Jason is doing right now is working, which is spreading Void. I think it's good to see that. And it's also good to see him building Archer in the first box, which already tells us that he's not gonna do the 25k Mauler again, which probably cost him the last game.
I don't know about these crushers from Silver. In the second
I think they're
box.
good. I think they're very good.
Yeah.
Look at
Over-
what they're doing right now. Like, Void is not gonna clean this up, and Crushers are very strong against the Swordsman, and they are just gonna clean it up right now. And they are gonna be very strong against Shades as well. So in terms of early maze development, I do like what Silver is doing the most. We see a lot of grunts in Indians very back. He's gonna leak a few of those.
Yeah.
Maybe
And cannon
just 3 or
towers
4. Oh, it's gonna be 3, I think. Yeah. Still not the greatest. He also has 3 cannon towers in the back, which is another thing you want to have. Big Shade Wave coming in from Jason into Silver. And now we're gonna see those Crushers at work. Yes, sir. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, it makes
They
the
are
gunners able
very,
to kill now.
and now the gunners are gonna clean it up. And very clean defense here from Silverphone. He's probably gonna
One
leak
more pressure?
one or two trades in the very left. Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
gonna be
one.
one leak. Teak actually getting a life from Pot Gravit there as well.
Pod looks like to have the most developed Void spread.
Yeah, he started very early on as well.
Yep.
He had like the first 3 at 500 income, which is very early in my opinion. He actually, I think this is usually a mistake because you need to have 1 or 2 crushers up early on, but I don't think that InVN went aggressive early on, so the early Void paid off big time for Pot. And now we can see that in this maze value. However, the others are already catching up.
InVN is very low in value, by the way.
Jason might leak a little bit here, maybe not.
Yeah. InVN certainly has the worst Void
Nope,
spread there.
he's not leaking anything.
Few Knights in the back of Potcrabbit's maze, but I think they're gonna die. They're certainly gonna die, yeah. Silver already changing the last box to Void, which only Potcrabbit has done so far as well. Tiki actually doing that as well right now.
There's still quite some shit in here.
Tiki already has the first 800 Voidalists, which is gonna spread in a second here. Actually the first 2.
Things will start to get interesting around turtles, dragon spawns.
Yeah.
Maybe some trolls here soon.
It's super
So,
interesting
this
that
time around-
InVN is very low in maze value. Very late
This time
spread.
around we see every single one of those players spreading Void early on, which last game we did not see at all. Which is a bit confusing to me because both of those techs are very similar in that they have one AoE tower and then the Void 800 for the single target. So it does make sense for both techs to spread Void early, but for the Moonbeam game,
They all
three
learned
players,
from their mistake.
yeah, they did choose. I'm not sure if it was a mistake because I mean Pot ended up winning this game and he did not
Yeah.
Void spread, right? Or was he one of the 2? I think Tiki and Silver actually only used the Void spread early on at least. So
Some
Yeah.
trolls in Silver's maze here.
Jason actually deciding to not spread Void in this last box at all and already setting up the Earth Tower, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. You can always use those to upgrade them and have some single target in the back. And the back is where you want to have single target in general.
Jason's pressuring pretty
Oh,
early.
there's gonna be a Windrider coming through from Jason. Maybe another one or 2. Yeah, 3 lives for Jason. Which is gonna bring him back to 41. And he has the income lead.
And InVN's all his damages in the back. Got a Ravager
Yeah,
and a Lasher in the back.
yeah, that's not where you want to build those towers.
No.
That's oh, and he's actually rerouting. I'm not sure if he knows about the reroute thing. Yeah, Jason Egg already doing a lot better for himself compared to the last 2 games. And as already mentioned, I do think that he has the better position this game around.
Yeah, I don't foresee him being pressured too much at all here.
Yeah, InVN already down in income a little bit, down in maze value as well.
And a free range Jason is always fun.
Silver already having the first Ravager in the front, so this is gonna end up in him being very safe for the next few minutes, or for the next minute or so. Tiki actually having the same Ravager in the same position. Jason, instead of 1 Ravager, has 3 Lashers,
Mm.
which I'm not sure if it's better or worse.
I think it's fine
be
when
either.
it's like income spin, right?
Yeah. So there's Void Walkers coming in from InVN. I'm always confused of players using Void Walkers against Void as a pressure send, because they are just hard countered by Void in general. But I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a pressure send from InVN or just income spam. But it is a pretty expensive income spam at this amount of income. Attack.
Ooh.
Oh, Pot getting a lot of life from InVN. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, now we can see that the tower layout from InVN just not being very efficient. The Ravagers in the back and the Berserkers in the front. Like, he has single target in the front and AoE in the back. This is just not the way you want to do it. He also does not have any 800 void spreads.
Yeah, only
going
on
there in his
913
maze.
or whatever. It's bad. You can tell in the value difference. It's half.
This time, Pot is pretty down in income though. So Tiki doing a very good job in keeping Pot down. Tiki generally being in a very good position alongside with Jason here.
What do you think about
said
those Noxious Suite emergency upgrades?
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of breaking spawns in Tiki's maze. He's gonna steal some lives with that. I don't think that the Noxious Suites there accomplished anything.
That's true. I'm not sure about the second Levi spot from in Silver's maze either.
It's certainly not bad.
It's not that good either, right?
I don't think it reaches the corner from there, does it?
It doesn't.
It did. Yeah. If it was up one where the rock fall is, I think it would.
It's just gonna be idle
First spot.
all the time. Invian is not gonna make it a long time anymore.
Oh, like the second Leviathan.
I did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the second Leviathan.
I only watched at the front one.
Not the first one, the second.
Yeah.
And he's still missing some 800s. That area. Ooh, Silver sounding good for Tiki now.
So there's a pressure send in Pot's maze, but it looks like this is gonna be cleaned up. Yeah, certainly will. Invian is already dead, and I completely missed that.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Jason
and
has a
then we
big.
have,
Jason has a huge
as
income
somewhat
lead here.
predicted, we have Invian going out last place here. Probably not the best text VM for him. We did see that he struggles a lot with Void, probably. Not having a great... actually having a good Moonbeam game for the first part, because he did not go into Void at all. This game he did go into Void, and it did not work out for him.
Tiki sending a good send here to Pot.
So Pot having a lot of lives now, but being down in income, and already getting the next pressure send in his maze.
Jason already got ice. Well,
Wait, he has ice
still holding
already?
income
At
lead.
1k?
Yeah, but still with income lead.
I think you can do that. I think ice.
It's
ice
just the
early tech-
800.
Yeah, it's just the 800. You can do the
And he
discs
gets the
and
discs,
Can
yeah.
get the 800 ice.
Good.
I don't think
which-
it's needed that early, to be fair. Especially with Levi.
It's gonna help with Banshee.
Uh,
I mean, the Banshees are gonna be slowed compared to not being slowed at all. That's a huge thing actually. And
Here's Banshees. He's sending Banshees at the same time too.
yeah. Jason just sent out Banshees Silver's maze.
Silver
Some of
should
them are
clean
gonna
most
get
this
cleaned up by the Leviathans, but certainly not all of them. But we do see a couple of 10k Scorpions in the back of Silver, which are gonna
couple of lives
Deal
for
with-
Jason.
almost all of them. Yeah, 5 life. Decent send for Jason. Decent defend for Silverfawn. Tiki being in the income lead. But having the lowest maze value, which Silver will probably try to take advantage of.
Jason has Scorpions already.
Yeah, that's a little bit early for Scorpions.
That's true.
I think for those kind of sends we are seeing right now, a couple of 10k Scorpions would have probably been enough in the back.
I also think more
And I also want to
Levis
see
would also
bit
do the
more.
work.
Sorry?
A little bit more Levi's. Levi's.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah. Actually, that's one of the things that I would play differently with Leviathan, is just building more levies in general and skipping Orb-Keeper for a very long time. Because levies can actually hold Abominations pretty okay-ish, as long as they have Lich as well, which you will have at this point.
Hmm?
And Orb-Keeper switching is just very expensive, and you are vulnerable during the time where you have the 10k Orb-Keeper and not the 30k to Abominations. So what I personally like to do a lot, I like a lot to do with Leviathan is like skip Orb-Keeper until like minute 24. And have like 20 Leviathans in the first box instead. So there's a small send in Silver's wave, but maze, but the Scorpions are gonna probably be able to clean this up. Other than that, it's mostly income spamming at this time. We do see the Warden upgrade from Jason Neck early on.
I don't think
So
spiders do anything without decoy against Levi.
They are just gonna get cleaned up by the Scorpions. Jason actually deciding to go the Warden route here instead of the Crystal route. I think we're gonna see at least Silverthorn go Crystal here. Or maybe not, since he has the Avalanches in the space between box 1 and box 2, which could be upgraded to Warden.
I think going Warden is decent because it gives you Gravedigger earlier.
Yeah, and it gives you a bit more protection as well for attackers. Oh, we see Wendigos from Silverthorn. And Tiki actually reacting with a lot of Leviathan upgrades and no armor shred so far. So this is not
He
gonna
just got
work to
Crystal.
kill those Wendigo.
Oh, here comes spiders too.
Okay.
Looks like he's going Crystal.
Yeah, that's a very quick send.
Yep.
So the Wendigo are gonna be hard to kill, but
Tiki's going Crystal. That's a good counter.
Yeah, he does get a Crystal. So Tiki going Crystal, Silver actually going Warden as well, and Pot not going either so far. And yeah, those Crypt Fiends are just gonna get cleaned up. He only has 4 Scorpions, but those should be enough. They absolutely are. And Silver is actually doing what I just said. Like, look at how many Leviathans he has, and look how low the Wendigos already are.
Mm-hmm. Jason's still in a very good spot here. He's like safe to SD with all the Gravedigger.
Yeah, the Gravedigger certainly might give an advantage going into tier 3 here. He does have to upgrade a few more Scorpions right now, because as he will not be able to clean up those Crypt Fiends. Griffins, I mean. And he will leak a few of those. Maybe Focus Fires a bit more? No, one goes through with very little life. But those Necromancers are certainly gonna get cleaned up, and the Spirit Walkers as well. Very likely, yes. So Potgrabbit hanging in there with his life, and he is actually slowly coming back with the income. He actually has Orb-Keeper already, which is a big investment.
He didn't go for
And now
Gravedigger. That's very interesting.
Yeah. He opted to go into the Orb-Keeper, which means he is only 1 tick away from the Shroom he might need now. But
Also
he
those
doesn't
Griffins.
upgrade. He can leak those, so to be fair, he does have the life to spare.
I think he's gonna stack those.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
he's
but those Spirit Walkers are rough. They're just gonna get through here.
He's gonna leak again. Another set.
Yeah, there's more. Oh, that's very tough for
Damn.
Pot.
Very
No.
good send by
And the
TK.
same set again.
Great send by Tiki. He's gonna be in a very good position now. Pot is gonna be at like
It's between him and Jason
below
for
40
sure
lives
now.
And he
Jason
is
going
the
Gravedigger.
Yeah, he's lowest in income right now as well. Silver actually going for the Sludge. Very early on as well. Which makes some sense because he already has the Warden. And yeah. Jason Neck actually going for the mass Leviathans as well. But the Abomination Wave from Pot actually appears to do great here for him against Jason. Jason upgrading a lot there in the back, but still very strong ahead in income.
He's still vulnerable to Griffins, isn't he?
Yeah, he definitely is. But there's not
It's not a big
gonna be
wave.
a big Griffin wave here actually
Yeah.
from Potgrabbit. And the Abominations are just gonna get cleaned up by the Scorpions and by the Gravediggers in the back.
Yep, he's fine.
I feel like if Pot sent a very big Griffin wave here, but he had an Abo wave in his own way, so he probably couldn't have done that.
Yeah, the Griffin
And he's gonna leak
wave
more even.
behind is kind of mistimed now.
this.
Mm.
Yeah, Pot struggling here a lot more this game compared to the other two. So
To be fair, there's no big difference between going Warren or Crystal in terms of income and how they play in general.
yeah. It's only that they're only one tech away, and Warden gives the Gravedigger. Crystal you will have anyway with Shroom. So it's basically you want to have the Crystal early on. That's one more tech you have to go. The Warden you want to tech anyway because you want to have Gravedigger up. Big wave and
Mass
and
tanks.
Silver
Mass
from-
tank
goodness.
on pot.
Ooh, that's interesting. But we're 2.5 minutes away from 1.5 minutes away from Mountain Giants. Silver actually cleans up the Abo wave. It looks like, at least. He does have the Shroom set up for the Griffin wave. It's a pretty clean defense from Silver here, actually. Pretty efficient defense. Yes, those Abos are gonna die.
Those ones back there are very interesting for me. In Silver's maze.
Yeah, I think there were emergency wardens against recent send.
Mm.
Jason snowballing ahead in income. He does have the lowest maze value and he is preparing Orb Keeper at this moment.
But TK still looks for me to be the most prepared one out of all. For endgame.
Yeah, it does look like it. He has the most Orb Keeper.
He's like completely prepared for a late game already.
Yeah, not really. Like, he's missing
Yeah.
his entire third and
You know what I
second
mean with it, right?
Yeah. He does have the techs already. I mean, he obviously does not have Moonbeam, but he should have Vault. Yeah, he does have Vault. Oh no, he does not. Yeah, he has the tank, I guess. Big Sand and Jason X maze. But the Gravediggers are probably gonna be enough, I think. Silver actually deciding again to not get any Shroom in his front and build Gravedigger instead. Which is pretty greedy, but I don't think that anyone is gonna go for a full front break here.
I also don't think anyone will go for Phoenix, right? It's
Yeah.
too low life to do that.
Early
Silver has
MG
to
from
be-
Jason. Mountain Giant,
Silver
he's
has
trying to
no
kill
unlocked.
Silver. Oh, they're getting stuck on the Mountain Giants.
It's a good timing
Going
now.
again.
Silver's mace
Yeah.
is not done. Look at it. He's leaking it.
Oh yeah, that's actually
might
very
leak.
well played
He
from
might
That's
leak.
very well played from Jason here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's very well played from
Dead?
Ah, too
Jason.
late.
No.
This is super,
Cleaning
this
him
is
up.
super dangerous. I think Silver might die here.
Ah,
Oh yeah, look at the
Silver
behemoths
might
going
go
through
into
now.
the loser's bracket right
Yeah.
now.
Wow. Crazy.
Very nice attack from Jason. Very nice attack.
With the income lead too he had, but
Silver is
Oh,
not
no.
quite gonna die, right? This is so close.
no, he's cleaning them
There's
up
even
well.
Shredder in there.
Those
Limbs on
Scorpions,
it.
man.
And
It's not
there's
end.
the... Yeah.
Yep,
yeah,
there's
he's
the
dead,
lives.
he's dead,
Oh
he's
yeah.
dead.
Dead?
nah.
No? He needs to kill
Yeah,
him.
he's
Oh, he
dead.
mo-
Look
he's
at
mo-
that.
he morphed
Look at the
those.
Behemoths. He's dead.
Yeah.
The morph was
Yeah,
the morph was
what
the
a
killing
play.
spot.
Very nice send from...
Oh,
Jason.
Silver's dead.
That was very great.
Massive.
And now Jason X is in a very decent position. Tiki's maze is the most prepared though. Actually, Potson looks better too.
What a
But
play.
There's already a Shredder wave in there. It has to. Jason's maze is very underdeveloped. He doesn't have any sludge up.
Or Moonbeam.
What is he doing right now?
Full
He's not
sending.
preparing anything? He's not sending anything? Yeah, he's preparing the sludge. Pod is not gonna die from this, right? It looks like he's cleaning up pretty nicely.
Yeah, it's cleaning up.
And now he's sending into Jason Egg, who does not have anything up at all, but he has a
No,
lot of
good.
lives. Jason Egg still missing the discs. I don't like to see those no disc spaces at all. Jason's gonna leak plenty here. He's also sending at the same time. Still having Scorpion and 10k Abyss Stalkers in the back.
What is
This is
TK
gonna
doing
be
here?
like 30 lives for Podgrabbit. Jason concentrating on the current Shredder Send rather than finishing his maze. It's gonna be even more than 30 actually. Yes. So the Shredder Send in Tiki's maze is... yeah, he's gonna leak a lot actually. So Jason Egg is gonna come back from that life loss. And Podgrabbit is actually defending the Shredder very well, I think. He's not gonna leak a lot here. So Tiki's not getting life here. I think Tiki's just gonna die, right? Not from this send, I mean, but he's not getting life from Podgrabbit here. Which is very bad for him.
That's true.
With 3.8
Jason
mil.
getting
But also
that's
TK is still
30
alive
lives
here. I think the same. I think TK might get lives in the next wave. They're like kind of similar to like Jason's timing.
Yeah, he uses the leaks from Jason Egg as a decoy
Yeah.
for his own Shredder. Podgrabbit actually building an Alchemist there in the very front, which is interesting.
Pod is gonna take a lot of lives here from Jason.
But Jason actually does have enough lives spare again. I don't like his maze at all still.
It's very
He's not-
interesting
he's
how
not
Pod
having-
is
he's
coming
not
back
having a lot of this.
again.
He's so far behind in maze development.
Pod is coming back again. Can we see a Pod winning a third time?
Leak some here. Yeah, it actually looks like Pod is gonna win this as well, which is crazy to be honest.
Is Pod really winning a third time now?
He actually had the worst cards for the late game, but he looks like he's gonna win this. If Jason like does not upgrade, like right now he's building his technology. This is far too late. And he still
Because,
has some unupgraded towers.
Pretty even now. We'll see.
Yes.
Can
Pod is getting in the first send. Jason actually has to chain the send now, because he has some distraction already in his maze. Oh, he's going
Oh
for
no, it's
for
Phoenix.
It's-
Going big. I don't know if he has enough income to sustain it.
Ooh.
Phoenix gonna be enough to kill that single shroom.
I don't think
actually
3
don't think
Phoenix
so.
are enough.
No.
He needs 4 or 5.
Yeah. Oh, and but the fourth one is doing work here. The fourth one is doing work. He just sniped the glyphs, and he's going to get through tomorrow.
It's only half cent from
I
Pod
don't think
there.
that Sand is killing Pod, but his Phoenix are melting, which they are all flying over the Orb Keepers. Look at how much it's melting. Not even getting
Rip.
there. Yeah, this was not super well executed from Jason Egg so far. Like, he's just flying over the Orb Keepers.
Pod
I
is
think he distracted Pod a little bit from his own Shredder Send, but he's still gonna leak like 20 lives or 30. And
Jason accomplished nothing here in the attack.
yeah, absolutely not. He's gonna try to get a Shredder Send in right now, which is not bad because Pod is still not completely recovered from this. He still has a lot of glyphs there, he still has not finish some of his towers. He actually does right now. Yeah, the Shredder Send is not gonna get.
This is not
many lives,
recent.
is it?
This is a panic
Yeah.
send from
And
Jason.
the Shredder Send in Jason X Maze is looking a lot better from Pot. So Pot is gonna win 3 games here, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. So Pot just had the best executed endgame in at least
Insane.
game 1 and 3.
GG's.
Definitely in game 2. I feel like he did a minor mistake, but
GG.
he was so far ahead already that it didn't matter.
Pot Rabbit shown his
Very
dominance.
well played from Pot.
That's crazy. Even with the low income, I don't think he had a lot of lives going into. Or how many lives? Yeah, he did not have a lot of lives because Tiki had so many. Actually, Tiki ending up third again. It feels like Tiki had the best tier 1 to tier 3 in game 2 and 3, but still ended up playing worse in the sudden death than Potcrabbit at least. Jason Egg making the same mistake that Silver actually made in game 1 with not upgrading his maze in time. And Potcrabbit did just that and did just end up killing the most Shredder. And that won him the games. Very, very consistent Shredder sense for Potcrabbit as well.
So we have
to say
Silver and lower bracket. That's gonna be pain.
Yeah, that's gonna be scary. for the
gonna
lower
Yeah, good luck
bracket.
down there. Good luck
Certainly.
there. Whoever makes it there.
This game looked actually pretty good for Silver for one, but Jason Egg just getting the Mountain Giant sent in here and Silver not ready for it.
Yeah, that was a good send. But
That was a great
unfortunately-
send actually.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
Actually, I wanted to
Both
see
to win.
Jason capitalize from that send and win the game, but his maze development was just slower than Potcrabbit, and he ended up giving so many lives to Pot that Pot ended up winning. Obviously, the Phoenix attack did not work out at all.
Anyways, I guess
So
we're done,
we
right,
have-
for today?
We have Invian in first. Is it Jason in second? Yeah, it has to be Jason in second then, right?
It's Pot in first. Then it's a sec. I just look at Coffee's post. It's Pot in first, Jason in second, and third Silver and fourth TK.
well,
And eliminated, sadly,
GG.
Inven.
So in terms of the seeding, we switched Silverthorn with Potcrabbit.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna see, let's look at the bracket. We are gonna see Potcrabbit going into the semifinals 1 together with the second of, wait, no. First group 1. First group 2, no, in semifinals 2. Potcrabbit is in the semifinals 2 and Jason Egg is in semifinals 1. And first group 4, which is interesting, which could be Wong, Poke Bunny, or Chris. Yoknaja, not quite there where he would be able to get first place in that group, I think. Yeah.
Should be interesting. Some more great line tile wars this
So,
weekend.
tomorrow 3 p.m., right? That's great.
Yes. Tomorrow we have. Is it your group, Chris?
Yeah.
Play
We
tomorrow?
play and then Group
Yeah,
C
this
plays
will
on
be
the
super interesting as
21st.
well. Seeing Poke Bunny play. Chris, very aggressive sender as well,
Should
obviously.
be fun.
This will be fun. I'm very hyped
This
for it.
should be a good time.
And
I just
Wong-
hope that I do not get stuck between Poke and Wong. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I
That'll
think
Very bad position for me.
having Wong as a defender there could end up being pretty bad. Especially when you have a sender like Poke Bunny, which is probably the
Yes.
worst position you could get it right. But also the other way around, like if you're sending to Poke and Poke is defending Wong, which could be very bad for Poke on the other hand.
Basically, whoever's sending to Wong will have probably the hardest game.
Joknaja actually a very solid player as well.
For sure. Been training a lot lately.
Depending on the position, I could even see him winning a game. Yeah, it's gonna be very
position and tech will be everything.
Yes.
We'll pray to the
As
Line
in
Tower
every
War
group,
gods tonight.
basically. Probably not so much in our group because our group is like the group one is just gonna be so defensive. I think. Tom not playing.
You
that
might be
much recently.
surprised.
Yeah,
You might be surprised. Who knows?
You might be surprised.
Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see.
Let's see.
Pull
Let's
some
see
tricks
about
out.
the new barbecue aggression that we have seen recently. A little bit of.
He has pulled it out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. Like I said, good weekend for Line Tower Wars. Hopefully you guys can get yours in next weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I think we should ride.
I think it will be Friday. Our group, right? Something like that. Or Friday or Thursday. Depends when Zenzo's gonna like.
Yes.
Vote.
Is he the last one we're waiting on?
Yep.
Yeah, we're waiting for Zenzo to wait. To vote.
Anyways, I guess that's it for today.
Yep. GG's. Thanks for
GG's.
casting.
Wait, thanks for you